Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back. Random show settings. We are back once again. Random show settings. We are back once again. What's happening? What's crack-a-lacking? What's the deal, y'all? What's happening? We're back once again. Random show settings. I'm in a good mood. United just won 2-1 against Man City. Up the fucking United. Up the fucking United, eh? Up the fucking United. I'm in a fucking good mood. Last day of Berlin trip. Last day of Berlin. Last day in Berlin. Last flipping day. I'm going to stream for a few hours now, or maybe a couple of hours. And then I'm going to head off to Berghain for a little bit. And then obviously off home tomorrow. So this is the last Berlin stream. Last Berlin sessions. As you can see, we've got Papa in the background here playing. So make sure you like the stream, support the stream, everything else in between. Last Berlin session before I bounce. So yeah, let's get going, people. Hope you're all good. Hope you're all well. Big up Gamebred Footballer. Chris Rizze, Wagwan. Lit Drip, Wagwan. Sar Lux, Wagwan. Big up everybody in the stream check in here. Big up Chris Rizze. I got no idea what you're talking about, brother. I got no idea what you're talking about, bro. No idea. Big up Case of Moses. Big up G1 Rogier. Adi Z, I see you. Case of Moses, I see you. Booth McGee. Big up Alex, I see you. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Anyway, let's go. So much things to talk about, so much things to go on with. We're gonna watch a few things that have been recommended to me via the stream chat. So big up the people in the stream chat. We're gonna watch a few things from the stream chat, yeah? So big up the stream chatters. So let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. So first thing I want to talk about here, what are we talking about? Oh, so first let's go through actually some Reddit stuff. Let's go through some Reddit stuff and then we'll go from there, right? So let's continue. Let's continue. All right, let's continue. Let's freaking go. So what we're gonna do here, I've got the story. If I'm looking down, I'm looking at my phone because my phone's got the stream chat in there. So if I'm looking down, don't be perturbed. I'm checking the stream chat and seeing what you motherfuckers, what you filthy fucks out there are saying. So don't be perturbed. I'm just checking the chat. All right, cool. Let's quickly roll. Let's quickly flip and roll. Let's quickly flip and roll and get all these things going, yeah? So let's get this off of the screen. Let's get the thing off the screen. Let's flip and go, yeah? Cool. Let's get to Reddit first. Let's go on to Reddit. What we missed out on Reddit I haven't checked up about. What we're going to miss out on Reddit. We've seen quite a bit in there already, right? Oh, yeah, let's see this one. Should we go? Let's go through this one again. He did a 9 to 5 for 3 days in a row last week, and it will eat you up. So, you know, the title already says it itself, but let's just listen to Brendan Schaub pontificate about the virtues of working a 9 to 5. Oh, let me get the timer out of the way as well. The timer's there from the last stream. Let me get the timer out of the way. Let's just delete the timer. Fuck the timer. I'll do another one another time. Let's get the timer out of the way and let's flip and roll. Let's see Brendan Schaub talking about how hard it is to work a regular job vis-a-vis podcasting. Who would have guessed it? Who would have guessed working a regular 9 to 5 is harder than actually podcasting?
Haven't seen the boys here in the studio for a while. Apparently they had a pizza party on Thursday. Didn't get.
Is that better? Big up Sarlux. Is the volume better, by the way? Let me know in the stream chat. Is the volume better? Is the volume a bit better? Let me know. Am I louder now or should it be higher? Am I louder or should it be higher? Really? Is there a new chin vlog? Is there a new chin vlog? Is there actually a new chin vlog? Or are you trolling? Is it actually a new chin vlog? Big up Case of Moses. Is there actually a new chin vlog or are you trolling? If there's a new chin vlog, we'll watch that right now. We'll watch that right fucking now. Is there a new chin vlog? Let me know in the stream chat. Is there a new chin vlog or am I being trolling? Oh, no. That's old. We done that already. We done that already. Case of Moses. We already done that one. That already done. That was a bit of a snoozer, by the way. That was really, really boring. There wasn't much going on. Most of Chin's vlogs are already boring anyway. But that was hella boring. So there's not much to go on there. But big up Case of Moses. Appreciate you. Let's continue.
Haven't seen the boys here in the studio for a while. Apparently they had a pizza party on Thursday. Didn't get the invite. I couldn't have made it though. You guys know this.
Weren't you doing Hummer stuff?
I was in Downey at Sig Motorsports putting that 6.0 Power Stroke together.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that is a beast of a drive. Man, people that work 9 to 5 and have to drive that amount from like whether it's from the valley, wherever, to downtown,
everybody.
or to Downey or any of that stuff.
Everybody.
I did it 3 days in a row. It'll eat you up. It'll beat you up.
3 days in a row, you know. This guy is just This guy, man, this guy is something else, isn't it? He works normally for 3 days in a row for once in his entire life, and suddenly now he understands. He understands how hard it is to work a regular 9 to 5, and that it could be just a little bit different than working a regular 9 to 5, working as a podcaster, as a talking head, as a commentator, being a public figure, being a zealous celebrity, all that stuff. He's now realizing, oh shit, working a regular job is actually harder. And you know what's really sad about this? He's actually being sincere. He's generally being sincere. The times when him and Rogan will be talking about how hard it is to do comedy and to do sets and to go on tour and to go on the road and record a special, balancing that with doing a podcast, working out, all these things that are inherently very selfish, by the way. Let's keep that in mind, by the way. All those avenues, all those things he's talking about, talking from somebody that's also very selfish, those things are inherently selfish. They don't require anybody else's input. It's just you doing them by yourself. So they would always say, oh, those things require so much effort. He's like, no, you set your own deadline. You decide when you want to go work out. You decide when you want to podcast. You decide everything that you do in your own life, especially these guys. You know, it's not as if they let their kids get in the way. These guys will probably let their wives or their nannies look after their kids if it means that if them waking up at 6 a.m. in the morning to run requires a nanny to raise their kid, they're gonna do it. Fuck it. My workouts come before my kids. My cold plunges come before my kids. My runs come before my kids. My elk hunts come before my kids. My jiu-jitsu come before my kids. My podcast. So it's not like they participate in the real world anyway. So they're very they are in a very privileged position. They are very divorced from society. They're very detached from the real world, which is what I've always wondered why they seem to have so many regular schmegular people fans. I've always wondered, like, what do regular schmegular people fans see in these guys? Because I liked Brendan, I like Brendan and that whole crew and Rogan and shit when they were an escape, when they didn't tell you how to live your life, when they didn't tell you about politics, when they didn't try and talk down to you. That's when those guys are fun. When those guys are an escape because of your regular 9 to 5, of your shitty life, you could listen to Rogan in the background and it could transport you to somewhere else. You didn't have to think too much. You didn't have to require much brain power, but he could be talking about a random topic that could get you not thinking about how hard your life is. But then when they started to act like they had the answers to everything, and their views started to kind of encroach into the real world, into where we live, I was like, nah, not interested anymore. But like I said, it is sad because he seems sincere that he's saying this. Like, it does come from a real place. I don't think he's lying. But the really strange thing about this comment or this speech, in the beginning, it sounds like he gives himself a reason to say why he couldn't go to the shows or why he couldn't go wherever. It's almost as if he's like goading them into asking him why when he knows he wants to reveal it. You know, listen, in the beginning, am I bugging out here? Look what he says here in the beginning.
I've seen the boys here in the studio for a while. Apparently they had a pizza party on Thursday. Didn't get the invite.
I didn't get the invite to the pizza party. I'm bummed. Let's say.
I could have made it though. You guys know this.
I don't know what he says there. Did he say I could have made it or couldn't have made it? You guys know this. So it's almost like he's asking them to say why you couldn't have made it or could have made it.
Weren't you doing Hummer stuff?
I was in.
There you go. See? It's almost like he gives himself a fucking... he sums it up. It's like, oh man, I wish I could have made it for the pizza party. I'm so bummed, man. And then, you know, instead of like waiting for them to ask him, he kind of like serves up on a plate. You guys know I could have made it though, right? I couldn't have made it. You guys know I couldn't have made it, right? You guys know I couldn't have made it, right? Ask me why. Oh, why? Well, funny you asked that, you know? It's almost like he's goading them into asking them about it. It's so fucking dumb.
Downey at Sig Motorsports putting that 6.0 Power Stroke together.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And that is a beast of a drive. Man, people that work 9 to 5 and have to drive that amount from, like, whether it's from the Valley, wherever, to downtown or to Downey or any of that stuff. I did it 3 days in a row. It'll eat you up.
Most people in the world, I'd say, have to travel quite a fair distance to get to their work. No, let me say fair distance. Most people that probably live in America have to try a fair distance, but I think most people in the world travel to work. Their work is not just around the corner. Most people have to pick where they live, not based on where they work. Most people have to pick where they live based on like their lifestyle, what they want to do, and just figure out the work stuff after. You don't have the luxury. I know some people are different. For me personally, I don't care where I live or where I work. I'm not that bothered really. As long as my commute isn't more than an hour, I don't really care personally. Even an hour, stretching it like 50. I've worked in places before where it's required me to get to my workplace 55 minutes door to door. And after like 6 months, you do start to feel it because they're legitimately taking. Let's say if your commute is 55 minutes, that must mean you're waking up early too. So they're taking away from you 2 hours of your day. No, let's say 4 hours of your day in commuting because you'll have to wake up or maybe prepare the day beforehand. So you're wasting 2 hours going there, 2 hours coming back. So you definitely feel it. I'm not going to lie. You definitely fucking feel it. You definitely fucking feel it. But I think the days of people living near to where they work, they're long gone, man. I'm sure they still exist. I know I've got some friends who walk to work and that must be fucking gorgeous. That must be one of the biggest blessings in life. One of the biggest blessings in life must be to live in an area where you can walk your kids to school. As you walk your kids to school, you go straight to work. That's a blessing. If you live in an area where you can take your kids to school, drop them off, and then walk to work without rushing or running, that you've made it. You've made it. Forget having a fancy house. Forget having a car covered in gold. Forget all that shit. If you live a lifestyle, if you're in a position in life where you can take your kids to school in the morning, hold their hands, cross the street, kiss them goodbye as they walk into class, wave them by, and then go straight to work walking. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So big up everybody that does that. But, most of us don't have that privilege. And I think the commute is probably the hardest part. It's the thing that it's annoying. In the beginning, especially when it's like days where the trains aren't working. Like usually my area, there's always some sort of issue with the lines and shit, which means you might have to then walk to the next station, like a 15-minute walk. It's like, it's just those little annoying things that kind of just mess up your day temporarily. But Brendan, man, fucking hell. And that's the thing, like no one wants podcasting to be hard. Myself included. None of the fans want these guys to suffer like how we suffer at work. We want these guys to just do content and kind of make us dream, transport us away from where we're living, just take us away from our, daily struggles, or just distract us from daily life. None of us want them to work as hard as we do, just so we can feel like, vindicated. But when you start talking about, stand-up is harder, getting on stage and telling the jokes that you tell, this type of material is harder. This shit on the screen right now. Fair enough if you're some elite comedian. Fair enough if you're some high-level comedian that's doing great jokes. But if you're doing this type of jokes, and this is taking you a year to do, 2 years to do, you're running material, you're chopping stuff up, you're recording or re-record, all the stuff that they say they do, and then you give us this. Come on, man. Do yourself a favor. But again, what do I know? Absolutely nada. Let's continue. What else we got here? We've got some pictures. What else we got here? Oh, yeah, we got that BGL t-shirt. Don't know what that's about, by the way, but big up BGL. We've got Brian Callen and Chris D'Elia hanging out, by the way. That's funny, isn't it, right? Didn't they say they were not friends? Didn't Brian say him and Chris aren't friends? They hardly see each other. I've seen him like one time at a bar, and that was nothing. Like, they're not friends, allegedly, right?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yep. So what, go ahead. You were on a racist rant?
I wasn't.
No, you weren't?
I swear I wasn't.
He saw it.
That's the whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
No, he didn't. You're of color, and I would never, in front of you, say anything bad about it.
Okay. See, there we go. Now we go. There it
When
is.
you're by yourself,
Yep.
what would you say?
Oh, beans and rice, that's your secret.
Hey. Hey, dude. Hey, it's all good, man. Hey, say the N-word. It's just me and you.
What?
It's just me and you.
All right, well, I know I can trust you.
I like that, by the way. I like that, like, the people that actually get along with each other are there, but Brendan isn't. I know they'll say, oh yeah, Brendan was doing, but I love that in these situations, you always see Eric Griffin and Chris talking to each other, or saying they spoke to each other via email, via WhatsApp, or no, via group chats or whatever, via texts, DMs. You hear Brian Callen and Chris bumping into each other, even though they're not good friends. But you never hear stories or situations where Brendan's around these people. It's almost as if they don't really like hanging out with him outside of work. I know he'll bring up excuses about I'll do this, I'll do that, but yeah, The fact that he's never around, these people is very telling to me. Very, 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 very telling that they make no effort to try and be around him and hang out. Nah, I'm good. You stay over there, brother. You stay over there. But yeah, interesting to see. It's probably for the wides as well that Brendan and Brian and Chris are hanging out, to be fair. They're both cancelled anyway. You might as well hang out with each other. You know what I mean? If you're not gonna have any, if you're both cancelled, why not hang out with each other? Do you know what I mean? You might as well just hang out with the person that is also cancelled and there's nothing else to lose. Why not? Let's continue. Oh yeah, let's do this again one more time. Let's do this fucking weird, the bleakest, what's that? Weird vibes on the world's bleakest Secret Santa. Brian Callen was feeling very upset that he had to take part in this. He did not want to take part. When it comes to gifting other people, when it comes to making other people's day, he doesn't want to take part. When it comes to having a trust fund at 60 plus years of age and asking everybody else for money, he's okay with. When it comes to doing something for somebody else, he gets really upset.
So Secret Santa, if you pull your own name, please be honest and put it back in. We have a $30 gift limit here.
Oh, so I gotta buy somebody a fucking gift?
You have to buy someone a gift.
I got to. I told you, Brian.
Yo, big up Space Guy. Yes.
On your halls.
Yeah, big up Space Guy. Appreciate you, Space Guy. Yeah, we're working class streamers out here. We're working class content creators. There's no such thing as holidays. No such thing as holidays. Maybe vacation is the better way, but still, this is just a trip. It's just a trip. There's no such thing as vacations. No such thing as holidays. It's just a trip. We continue going on. So if you want to see this stream continuing, you want to see this kid still on here on camera with my whole teeth drinking beers in this fucking Airbnb while I could be out there, you know, doing all kinds of madness, which I'm probably going to be doing later on. Make sure you support the stream. Support the stream, like the stream, support the stream. Everyone's in between. Appreciate you, Space Guy. You're a fucking legend. Let's go.
And someone's gonna have to pick a gift for Brian. He's not gonna remember.
Oh, well, let's make sure he didn't get his own name.
look how upset Brian is.
No.
I don't think that ruins.
Santa.
So then,
Is this also?
Yo, big up Stevie M. Wealthy people stay wealthy by being tight asses. No, you're right. The way you stay wealthy is by not being so frivolous with your money. But this is not somebody asking him to buy him a car. This is Sanaz being very smart. Sanaz being just normal and saying, hey guys, should we maybe do a Secret Santa? This is what normal people do, normal companies do. And it's also good content. If you want to just do content shit, it's just also good content. And she said, what she said? Was it a $30 limit? A $30 limit. Yes, I know rich people are very stingy. I get it. But this is a Secret Santa and it's a $30 limit. Sorry, Brian Callen. Suck it up and take part. Suck it up and take part, brother. You've been milking this fucking pod for a while. You turn up, you don't really engage that much. You look like you don't want to be there. At least for this stuff, turn up a little bit. Make the people that you have to be a Secret Santa for days. Make them be a bit more happy. If it was me and I was Brian Callen, fuck it, it's $30 limit. Just go over it. As a thank you, go over it. Just buy the gift for $30 and just put fucking $200 in the fucking toy or wherever you buy the person. Fuck it, make their day. They're not going to get bonuses anyway, but just give that as a gesture of like, hey guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for making this show run. Thank you for keeping the cameras on, the lights on. Thank you for uploading everything on time. Thank you for not requiring much of me. All I got to do is sit down here in my shitty fucking in my shitty fucking free clothes that you look like, you know, he dresses like Brian Callen dresses like he wears everything that he gets from like an exhibition or like a conference, right? Like that's what he dresses like. Everything that he wears looks like it came in a tote bag. So, you know, he turns up, doesn't do much, doesn't put in any effort into what he wears, how he looks, zero, doesn't even research the topics, gives the most half-baked shitty answers, isn't really that funny anymore. Obviously after the R-word allegation, you know, it's kind of take out he's funny. Just take part. Do the fucking $30 challenge, for the love of God. It's not that big of a deal.
Known as White Elephant?
Whoever I give the gift to.
Called Nasty Christmas for not doing
Did they get rid of White Elephant? Is it just Elephant now?
So if I give somebody a gift, I just surprise them with my stupid gift.
We all put them in the middle. It has to be under $30.
Fuck that.
Now you could do it. That's always best.
Hey, get what you want.
Look how stressed he is. Look how upset and stressed he is.
It's not as fun.
Look how stressed and upset he is. He has to think for a couple more minutes. For a couple minutes of his day, he has to think of somebody apart from himself, and look how annoyed and stressed out he is. He has to think about somebody else apart from himself for a couple of minutes, and look how upset he is, man. Look how upset he is.
But you get what you want.
Okay, now you pick one. If it's your own name, put it back.
I knew I shouldn't have.
You get your own
It's
name?
not me now.
Great. So the rules are we have a $30 limit.
Okay.
and
Raj,
you're-
come over here so people can see you
Okay.
and hear you.
Whatever. We have a $30 limit.
Yeah,
No
come
one
over
is
here.
to put the
Look
name.
at Brian.
Do you have a gambling
Hey.
problem? Help is available. Don't worry. In New York, I want you to go ahead. In Connecticut, guess what? We got help for you there.
Crippling gambling problem? Don't worry, you can still play. Gambling problems led to your wife, your children leaving you, losing your house, losing your car, losing your pets, having to sell your personal belongings. Don't worry, we got you. You can still bet. You can still bet.
There too. Go ahead and by jurisdiction, void in Ontario. Remember that.
Not as fun, but you get what you want.
He's so upset. He's so upset, bro. He's so legitimate. He's very, very upset. Brian is very upset he has to do this, you know. What an absolute fucking div. Fuck Brian Callen, man. Show a little bit of appreciation, man. Just put your selfishness aside for one moment, please, for the love of God. And give back if you can. Give back if you can. Just a tiny bit. You absolute plonker. Anyway, what do I know? Absolutely nothing. Let's continue. Plonkers they are. Plonkers they are. Brendan's Dry Fast All Gas Company is just a YouTube channel with 9K bot subscribers and 13,000 average views per video. Yo, big up the person that posted this, by the way. Who's the user? Big up. Is it Max Power Bike? Yo, big up. Such a good point. I'm still wondering what the point of this channel is, because it feels like now with Brendan being on this like fake mechanic thing, now the channel makes more sense, but he's not putting any of that content on the channel. If Brendan was to put some of that fake mechanic shit on the channel, I think that would make more sense. I think it'd actually make the channel grow. If he actually filmed himself, forget the fucking production crew, just, you know, take away all the fucking layers, stop trying to pretend like you're some professional TV presenter or something, right? And just get your fucking phone camera out on SLR and record yourself, selfie wise, record yourself. Hey, working on my car, like every other YouTuber does, every other, you know, car YouTuber does, working on this car, thinking about changing this, changing that. I'll guide you, what you call it, I'll document the process and show you how I'm getting on. He does a little video here and there, him under the car, him saying nuts or fuck when he kind of chips his finger or, you know, hammers his finger or something, or fucks something up, something blowing up. All that stuff will be way more intriguing, way more enticing to watch as a viewer. But he started this channel as an expert. I'm an expert. I'm a gearhead. I've always been into cars. No, this is not new. I've always been into cars. This is nothing new. I've always been into them. Started off immediately with a lie. Immediately with insecurities. Immediately trying to fucking overcompensate. Immediately. I've been an expert from the day one. I'm a race car driver now. I've been you guys don't know, but I've been doing races. No, you haven't. When's the other race? When's the next race? When's that race coming up, by the way? What happened to the Mint 400? Huh? What happened to the Mint 400? Or whatever race is going to do. What happened to that? We don't know. SEMA. What happened to this whole SEMA thing? We didn't even get a SEMA review, did we? Did we get a SEMA review? What happened to that SEMA review? Did he go there? Did he win? Did he win? Did he get any contacts? Did he network? Or like, what happened with that SEMA review? Nothing. Zero. Nothing came of it. He just probably got to bang Sanaz in a hotel room. Cool. Bless. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Absolute shittery. Like, absolute waste of a channel. And part of me also thinks, why not put this content up on fucking Fire and the Kid channel for the time being? And then when it kind of starts to gain steam, then start to separate the fucking channel later on. Why start the channel straight away when you know you're not going to be able to build it organically anyway? Because organic growth is far harder, especially nowadays with the way YouTube is. To build your channel up organically, especially when you're so used to buying botted views, it's going to feel like a real slog. It's going to feel like a real slog, especially now. Like, Brendan's building this channel at the worst time because his reputation is the worst it's ever been. If he was building it during the Rogan heydays, this will be booming. But building it now when no one likes you, when you're one of the most hated comedians out there, when people are making negative documentaries about you all the time, it's going to be difficult, man. Because part of the reason why YouTube is so good is because people kind of root for the people that they like, you know? So if you're not liked, even by your own fans, it's going to be tough. It's going to be fucking tough to grow, you know? If your own fans aren't supporting you, because really and truly, like, what? Are you telling me there's only 9K subscribers from TFATK that give a shit about Brendan's car stuff? That's a bad reflection of how the fans don't like you. If he could only convince 9,000 of the over, I don't know, 100,000 followers they have on TFATK to come to his channel. That's not good, man. That is not good at all. That is not fucking good. But hey, what do I know? Absolutely nothing. Let's continue. Let's see. So what else is going on here? Before we jump into the the after hour show thing with Brian Callum. Big up Uche for posting it. Homeless Hour premium content is here. We've seen that already. Ring Shit Old Dog. We've seen that already. Never miss an episode of volume 35. Hilarious, yeah. That was also a brag. I never understood that. I never understood the brag about never missing an episode. Surely if you've got your own podcast or you do your own content, part of the allure, part of the motivation, part of one of the perks is that you get to kind of call your own fucking, what do you call it? You get to make your own hours. So if you decide you want to have a break, if you decide you don't want to stream, if you decide you want to skip a stream, if you decide that you want to do something else, you can do it. But Brendan used to brag about never missing shows as a way to kind of prove the quality of what's like. That doesn't make the show good. Maybe missing a show is a good idea. Maybe Brendan should miss a show. Maybe Brendan should miss whole shows. Maybe Brian Callen should lead more TFATK just so he can maybe be refreshed and come back a bit more sharper. Maybe, you never know.
Yeah, it'd be enjoying his shit. He'd be enjoying it. But it's just like, enjoying, that's not a word. It is if you use it a different way, but I actually used it incorrectly. That's
welcome to Golden Hour Patreon.
It's Patreon, dude, and thank you so much. By the way, this show is we appreciate you. We appreciate you being on the Patreon. We really do. So thank you very much to our subscribers on Patreon. And
Brendan sneezed and threw his back out, so he's not here today.
Mm-hmm. He's an older guy. We found out actually he's 52.
Wow, that would be great.
No.
Yeah,
you guys be.
Yeah.
Wow, I'd be the little baby.
I'd be so mad at him.
Yeah.
All the shit he's been talking about.
Yeah,
You're 52?
Yeah. Yeah, but you could just be mad at him anyway for no reason. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
People do that. Let's do it.
For no reason, yeah. Yeah, true. For no reason.
I like how we can see the Golden Hour now.
Oh, yeah. How do we get Brendan off?
Yeah.
How many drink vessels does Crystalia need? 1, 2, 3, 4. Like the amount of cups and bottles all around the table is fucking hilarious, isn't it, with these guys, man?
Yeah. This is
Peaches delight.
Peaches delight is hilarious. I fucking love it. Peaches delight. Big up the Peaches delight. Absolutely brilliant fucking clip. Big up the Type Brand Kids subreddit, guys. Let's continue. Papa's new BFF. Who's this? Papa's new BFF. Who's this?
Schaub, Ian Machado Gary fell asleep. Ian Machado Gary could be boring if Ian Machado Gary wins. Schaub, Ian Machado Gary, I guess how fucking talented Ian Machado Gary is. I know the thing here is Ian Machado Gary trained with Schaub. I think for Ian Machado Gary, and based off that, Ian Machado Gary and Colby Covington's fucking Ian Machado Gary was supposed to fight him anyway. Okay. Ian Machado Gary wins that fight. I think Ian Machado Gary's stock went up so. Ian Machado Gary did.
one more time. This Ian Machado Gary thing is hilarious, man. One more fucking time. Let's go.
Schaub, Ian Machado Gary fell asleep. Ian Machado Gary could be boring if Ian Machado Gary wins. Schaub, Ian Machado Gary, I guess how fucking talented Ian Machado Gary is. I know the thing here is Ian Machado Gary trained with Schaub, so and I think for Ian Machado Gary, and based off that, Ian Machado Gary and Colby Covington's fucking Ian Machado Gary was supposed to fight him anyway. Okay. Ian Machado Gary wins that fight. I think Ian Machado Gary's stock went up so
high. Yeah.
Ian Machado Gary did.
Ian Machado Gary. Ian, like, honestly, the way he fucks up his name, and considering how easy his name is pronounced, is hilarious as well, by the way. But we move. What else we got here? What are you gonna do, Nate? Volume punch me, motherfucker? What's it about? Nate Diaz charged with misdemeanor battery over an alleged incident at Las Vegas nightclub. Yeah, he seems like a very violent man, isn't it? Very violent, very short fuse. Brendan really picks a worse opponent sometimes online to fucking beef with. He seems like he enjoys all that shit. And he seems like somebody that's definitely never gonna forget if he ever did bump into, like, that's the thing with Nate Diaz. Like, if he was to ever bump into Brendan, if he was with his family, he wouldn't care. That's the thing with someone like him. He's got no chill. If he bumps into you with your family, if you could be literally pushing a pram, he's gonna put it on you. He's gonna put it on you. He's not gonna give a fuck. So, you know, hey, you want volume punches? You might get those volume punches, bro. You might get those volume punches that you wanted. Now we all know what happened to Tank's first dog. What happened?
So, did they tell you what this was exactly?
No, I have no clue.
Okay, so they want you guys to just.
Whose dog is that? That's not Brendan's dog.
Tee off these questions.
That
Okay.
might
So
be
we'll
Brian
start with
Callum.
you,
Whose dog's
and
that?
then Brendan will answer after that.
Are we both on camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll close the door.
Kill him.
Tony.
It's cool that Hoover's here.
Okay, cool. Corner comedian sent in videos congratulating just okay, we saw that already. Chin wants to grab lunch with Fickies.
The first airing is live streamed and for the Patreon subscribers only, so they could we could have a chat going during this, but it's only for those people.
Oh, I get it.
But we gotta get.
But if they pay if you said the $6 a month, which is kind of that's a lot. I would be down to meet up, do meetups, eat lunch with them.
I like that in a weird way. Chin is basically saying that them charging $6 a month is too much. Yes, his idea is kind of shit to go on lunch with the fans, but in a way he's saying for what we do, we're charging these guys $6 a month to watch what we do. I mean, he's kind of questioning if that's even worth it. But when these type of guys, they think, yeah, no, we're great. We're the stars. We're stars here. We are stars as well.
Hang out.
That would be at a
just go to their apartments, Casey, and then just
Bro, what the fuck?
Tell them to lay down. Lay down.
Pardon
I'll
Chin's
massage
ignorance of the creator economy. You don't do meet and greets for $6 a month. People are happy to support the creators they love. $6 a month is nothing to me when I want to support Too Lazy to Try.
But what Too Lazy to Try is doing and what they're doing is, the kind of content he's making and what they're making is not comparable in the slightest. Let's be honest. And $6 a month for these guys is a bit much. Let's be fair. They're not really doing much. You know what I mean? If they were maybe doing, I don't know, behind the scenes, comedy show footage, what goes into touring, that'd be more interesting. But them just sitting down and talking the way they are, being who they are, being nobodies, $6 a month is pretty steep.
Yeah. You guys should definitely do stuff that's not allowed on YouTube as well.
I said, let's go get lunch with these, but then.
But I feel like they're only doing this, to be fair to them, I feel like they only do this because they actually need to. I feel like Brendan might have told these guys, hey, run me some money, man. Run me some money to use these Fit Boy Studios. I think so. I don't think they're doing this because for a cash grab. I think they're literally doing this because needs must,
That's allowed on YouTube, but
dumbest shit I ever heard.
Yeah,
I would go get lunch, but not for I mean, you meant with people.
For the $6 a month, people, yeah.
Are you gonna do that
like meetup,
group
meetup?
Yeah,
meetup? Okay.
Yeah, group meetup.
Yeah, that's a higher tier, brother.
It's more than $6 for sure. Dinner.
Well, fair enough. Chin get laughed out of the room is hilarious though, by the way. Chin even amongst his friends not being taken seriously. Chin amongst his other colleagues and peers and stuff being taken as a bit of a joke is hilarious, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. I like the fact that everyone sees Chin as a joke. Like, what? You're fucking dumb, Chin. Chin, stop being dumb. Chin, why are you the dumbest Asian guy I've ever met in my entire life? Fuck that. Chin, why are you the dumbest Asian person I've met in my entire life? Aren't Asian people meant to be smart? Why are you so dumb, Chin? I love that that's happening. I'm not gonna lie. I do love that's happening. Another one, Chin begging for painkillers. Jesus Christ. Yo, Brendan really fucked our boy up, innit? Brendan really fucked our boy up, didn't he? Chin begging for painkillers.
What does that mean?
Possibly.
What does that mean? Chin is an adjuster. Timothy Chalamet.
80 people watching. Love it.
How's the neck?
We are going to do shots. I got to order this food.
Yeah. How's the neck? The neck is not as insanely painful as it was a few weeks ago. So that's great. But the medication that I'm on, it's called gabapentin. It made my face blow up like crazy. So I stopped taking it. So I'm struggling between
okay.
How long were you taking it for?
So is he trying to say that his face was blowing up because of the painkillers and not the booze? Or was it a combination of it? Because there was a period where his face was really, really inflamed So that might explain why his face did look super, super swole, super, super huge. Fuck, man. Brendan really fucked up Chin. And because Chin's a redact, he's not going to get anything from it. He doesn't want to sue. He doesn't want to hold Brendan accountable at least to pay for his medical bills. Zero. He's just going to let Brendan keep buying loads of cars, but not offer to pay him a cent to get his neck fixed.
Before that happens.
2 weeks.
Fuck.
Yes. But then I'm getting an epidural soon, so hopefully that'll.
Get an epidural soon.
Hey, shut up! Oh, now you back, huh?
Wait, epidural.
Yo, big up Joe in the stream chat asking the best questions here. Why do all these guys' faces blow up? That's the question. That's the question that we should all wonder. Why is it this particular crew of content creators and people online, why do their face always seem to blow up? Could it be the drugs? Could it be the booze? Could it be the abuse of pharmaceuticals and shit? Who knows?
Epidural's like the spine shot?
Yeah, I haven't one already. I've had one, and it changed everything. It was awesome.
You liked the
pain was gone.
Holy
pain
shit!
Was gone.
Wow.
So
Chin
he can't keep up
laser
with it.
eye surgery.
So he can't pick up with it, by the way. So he did get shots in his spine, but I guess he couldn't. Maybe it's too expensive, the payments. Fuck, man. So now he's back to taking what, ibuprofen. And I've been there before. When you got back pain, you take ibuprofen. It's not good because ibuprofen doesn't work. It's not strong enough. So you have to start taking more ibuprofen than you need. No, more ibuprofen to numb the pain. But the more you take, the more prone you are to get addicted.
Surgery, no, because I'm so scared of that. Because if there's one possible way of it going wrong, then I don't want to deal with that.
I'm pretty scared of that too, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
What did Kratom do? Nothing. Kratom actually saved my life, in my opinion.
Oh, shut up.
Fuck yeah.
I don't do it as much anymore, but I was on prescription painkillers for a while, and that just destroyed me. And then Kratom was like the more natural way of getting off of them.
What were the painkillers for?
Were you on TRT and didn't that help a lot?
Yeah, so it was the epidural and the.
Why is this guy on TRT? Why are they on so many things? Why? Why is Brendan on? Why is Chin on TRT? Why? Why is Chin on TRT? Someone tell me why the fuck is he on TRT? These people, man.
TRT. I think TRT actually helped me because I started working on my traps and everything, my shoulders, and I think that was with the TRT with working out and
he's doing drugs on stream, guys. He's doing drugs on stream, guys. Ooh, bad boys. The bad boys of Thick Boy. The bad boys of the golden hour. They so bad, they so bad, they so bad. They're so edgy. They so bad.
And the epidural, I think that helped everything. And then I stopped working out as much, and I didn't do and I stopped TRT. So yeah, walk it off, Chin. Hey, dude, you walk it off, okay?
Well, Brendan made you walk it off.
And filter 8.
Brendan made you walk it off. Brendan did make you walk it off. Oh.
Who has prescription painkillers in here?
Who's plus now?
Jesus.
Ian
Christ.
Gary's heavy plus money. Shop got's like minus
what is
400 now.
My neck.
It's really hurt, isn't it?
Lots of late money on Schaub.
Is it like a warping pain or a sharp like?
No, so I have like 3 degenerative discs.
Holy shit.
So C5.
Jesus
Can you put
Christ.
his mic?
C4, C5, C6. I think near C7.
Degenerative disc.
So since they're crushed, it bulges into the nerve, so the nerve is getting hit.
Gotcha.
And
So
it
it's a
just
nerve
fucking-
pain.
yeah, it's
That's horrible.
horrific. Yeah.
Fuck.
How am I down bad? I'm up. I'm up big.
He's actually in real pain. You can tell. He's actually in real fucking pain. Fucking hell, man. Brendan changed his life, guys, forever. Brendan changed Chin's life forever in both ways, for the better and for the worse. By giving him a job, obviously, and by that neck crank that he gave him, he's never gonna be the same ever again. Never gonna be the same ever fucking again, man. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. And Chin's too dumb to go get it sorted or to get Brendan to sort it out for him. So I guess he has to take it, innit? Take it on the chin. And as that guy said in the comments, walk it off, innit? Walk it off. What do you want us to do about it? Stop crying on the stream. You should have cried to your boss. He probably might have helped you. Or you would have been forced to help. Anyway, so cat call by Little Brows and Chin. Cat call? What?
Posted a picture with cat. 200 dudes message me back, asking me for any advice on how to get a girl like that. They said that they would do anything for her. They wanna sit in the culture corner. They wanna do a meet and greet. They don't want OnlyFans. They want OnlyFans. way she talk like a movie role.
Oh, this is before she got the BBL in it, right? Because this is before she got the BBL in it. Because the figure's not the same now. She looks a lot more curvy now. This is before she got the BBL. That she got the regular, you know, the regular Asian girl figure here. But I think now she got the BBL and the tits are done, and she's obviously taking care of herself, fitness wise and stuff. She's looking a lot better nowadays. I'm not gonna lie, but still the over fucking inflation of Kat's ego during the TFATK years. God Almighty, man. Some of the fans are down. Some of the fans are down real bad. The way they're talking about Kat on the streams, like, relax, brother. You guys need to relax.
So beautiful. The way she walk, way she talk like a movie role. Harder than wasabi on a sushi roll.
But I do like her because of how she kept quiet and didn't go on a BGO, like, you know, media tour, you know, talking bad on TFATK and Brendan and shit. As much as it would probably be entertaining for me to watch and you guys to watch as well and whatever, I do like the fact that she just like kept her mouth shut, kept it moving, kept on doing, you know what I mean, just went and lived her life. She didn't use the whole thing as a way to kind of, you know, boost herself up and just start talking bad. It's like, look, you were okay taking their money. You took the job. You know these guys are pieces of shit. You've seen it in real life. Don't now come up after the fact and now suddenly start to like change your tune. No. Allow it. I don't respect it. So I do kind of respect her for that. But the way people were talking about her, like she was fucking, who's that girl from fucking Kill Bill? What's her fucking name? Like one of those type of, it's like, come on, man, she's not that hot. Like I get it, but let's relax. Let's all relax. But I think on these type of shows, when there's a woman on there that's like when there's a woman on there that doesn't look like a gargoyle, I think guys are always going to inflate because you're so used to seeing dudes. So when you see a woman on there, it makes sense. So hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Moving on. Who's this? My News. Who's Me News? Who's this? What's that? Peaches Delight. That's actually a good depiction of Brendan. Actually, you know what? That's actually a really good depiction of Brendan. That's actually a really good caricature of Brendan. That depicts him so well. That's so spot on there. The cheeks, the nose, the eyes that are like covered by loads of like head meat, the fucking cauliflower ears. Yeah, that's actually a really depiction of Brendan. Another one too with color now. Decent. What's he got here? The team is trying to fix him. Is it the team? The team. What's this about?
Shot the guy's head off. Like, A, he knew we were staying. He got there early, planned his escape, planned everything.
Yeah.
I listened to his speech because he won valedictorian at school. I listened to his speech.
Really?
Normal kid. He wasn't compromised then. Normal kid.
Schizophrenia and stuff like that kicks in when they're in their 20s.
See, I don't think that's.
You never know.
I don't think
maybe the drugs he was taking.
Nah, I don't think it's any of that. I think he's under a lot of pain, and then when it becomes the women, for sure, shut your phone off. I've only been podcasting 13 years.
It's not my phone. It's your phone, mother.
Slap me. Slap me.
Okay.
Do it again. I'm sorry, dude. God damn it. When has that ever happened? When has that ever happened?
Boy, you ran out of those.
When has that ever fucking happened?
That's great.
And now I'm going to slap the person calling me.
Slap him.
It's not my wife.
By the way, I love how he doesn't take accountability on this, by the way. I love how he doesn't take accountability that he kept his phone on. He then immediately switches it to like, when's it ever happened? And also blaming the person that called him. Typical fucking narcissist, isn't it? He really doesn't take accountability or say sorry for what he did. He just blames it on somebody else, as per usual. It's never my fault. I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct.
God damn it. I'm going to slap Don.
No, don't slap the dog. Don't slap the
You're
dog.
right. I got to take it on something.
Looks like a Scrapes car.
Looks like a Rolls Royce that, you know.
Rolls.
What's wrong with it?
Rolls Royce. They look bad.
There's nothing wrong with it whatsoever, actually.
The problem is they cost $80,000.
Yeah,
I think minimum.
And they hold their value.
They do.
Nice car.
And the Forerunners, dude. People
That's
love
$80,000.
Forerunners.
Ford Runners, even the new Ford Runner.
Forerunner. Yeah.
Yeah, the new Forerunner comes with a V6. You can get the older ones and the tons with the V8.
Name.
That's what you
I
want.
love it.
Those hold value like a motherfucker.
With the name.
Yeah.
Just call up Nancy Pelosi. She gets away with it.
Yeah, no shit. Comey's a fraud.
Okay, cool. Anything else?
Alrighty.
Okay.
The dead air.
rough one.
The dead air, man. The dead air.
Hey, here's a question. When do you guys start your Christmas shopping? Like, when's the normal time to start?
Joanna started in October.
October?
Yep.
Wow.
That's when Black Friday starts. Peaches Delight.
Oh my god, man. Brian Callen's face. Brian Callen's face. What the fuck is going on here, man? He's just out of passion. He's out of passion, isn't it? This is giving Joe Biden, you know? This is giving Joe Biden. This is Joe Biden face. This is giving Joe Biden, man. He's out. He's out. He's out for passion. Put him out of his misery, bro. Put him out of his misery. He's done. He's been put, like, I keep saying this and I feel mean for saying it, but he has to just give up, man. There has to come a point where you just give up. You've done this for long enough. You're approaching your 60s now. Surely there must come a time where you just wrap this shit up. You can't be a content creator in your 60s. I'm sorry, you can't. You just can't. Give up, man. Give up. Give up. Give up. Please give up. I beg of you, please give up. I beg. Let me see. I want to get some other Brendan stuff on here. No, let's go back. Can I go back? How do you go back? Cool, there you go. Let's get some other Brendan stuff on here. There you go. Let's get this one. This is some Brendan stuff. Oh yeah, what happened to that guy, by the way? Nick is not so green. What happened to him? Is there no more Brendan? There's not more Brendan stand up on YouTube. That's it. The only Brendan stand up we got on YouTube is the one for fucking that show. No more Brendan stand up. Shit. No more Brendan show stand up is available actually to watch. Really? Okay, cool. Let's do this. Let's continue. Stolen Tim, Psycho Tim's Fangam stole the valor of his dead teammate in a book. Wow. That's got to be a real crazy crime in the army. It probably happens often, but it has to be a crazy crime, a crazy thing to do if you steal the accomplishments of somebody that you fought with who unfortunately died, you know, or somebody you served with. Sorry, that's got to be a real disgrace if you're a person in the army. Fuck, you know. Let's see this.
And I was like, oh, I mean, fine. It's been a while since I've even heard anything true. He goes, that kind of happened, but it was Mike Goebel who came over the radio and said, hey, we got this guy. He looks suspicious. He's looking at us. I'm going to send a warning shot to him. Whether he did or not, I don't know. But the fact that Tim just took Mike Goebel's story and inserted himself.
Wow. That is wild. Wow. Man. That is fucking wild. That's
because he knows Goebel can't come out and rebut it. That's shameful. We'll just keep using the word shameful.
I should.
Okay, so he stole the guy's story, and then he also said he was the eyewitness to all the things that he did, heroic things, as the person said in the caption down below. Candy has no shame. Not only did he steal the dead man's story, but he cited the same dead teammate as the lone witness to several of the heroic acts. Several of the heroic acts in the battle. Will post that except tomorrow. Honestly, what a horrible person, bro. Tim Kennedy is. And of course, Brendan's defending him. Of course, Brendan on the wrong side of history once again, defending a horrible human being. You love to fucking see it. You love to fucking see it. Big up the horrible human beings. Big up the horrible human beings. Peaches Delight explained.
Well, Thursday, that means it's time for another edition of Ask Ellen. So Chris wants to know, is there any truth to the old saying, red sky at night, peaches, light, red sky in the mornings, peaches, take warning?
I love this one. I've been waiting for someone to ask this. We've all seen it, a really gorgeous nighttime sky where it is just vibrant red. And we always say that saying, red sky at night, peaches, delight. So is it true? Is there anything behind it? Well, let's start first with why we actually see a sunset.
When you reach out with a guy with long arms like Kevin Holland, that's why he's so good at darts. I have long arms too.
Let's go.
It's a peach's delight.
Okay.
You know.
The storms have already passed. That one actually holds true.
It's a peach's delight. Someone's got to ask him an interview. Someone has to ask him to an interview. Someone's got to ask him an interview. Hey, what did you mean by that? Like I said previously, in my neck of the woods, in good old England, when you say something's a peach's delight, you're basically saying it's a really sweet technique, really good technique. So you say someone's got a peaches of a left hand, a peaches of a left foot. That was a peach of a shot. That was a peach of a punch. That's what people meant. It's like, you know, it's a very nice. It's almost like saying like I guess peach in a way of like that's like the cherry on top. Like, oh, that was so expertly done, so well done. Oh, look at that finishing touch. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. But I don't think he means it that way at all. So I'm not gonna give him an out. But I know that's why when I've heard peaches being described in like a action sense, like, hey, you did something. That's what I think of, or like in a sporting sense. Sorry, that's what I think of. But I'm sure that's what he didn't mean. I'm sure he doesn't know that meaning. I'm sure he doesn't know. But yeah, peaches delight. I wonder if he said peaches the way I said it, and then he added delight because he recently ate something like a Turkish delight. That could be possible. He ate a Turkish delight recently, or ate some Turkish delights, and then he heard the term peaches and thought, you know what? Let's put them together. You know? Anyway, let's continue. The pathological lying redact anti-streamer caught online. Okay, no, that's not. We don't care about that. Let's continue on. What's this? Nice. What's it about? Big up Slow Joe. What's Slow Joe saying? Big up the stream chat. Welcome for the stream chat. Big up Game with Football. I see you, Brian, Brendan Mullery, John Woodson. What's going on? What's happening? Pet peeve of the day. If you see me on the phone, clearly on the phone, please don't try and have a conversation with me. I'm literally talking or over here interrupting. So Brendan Shaw's wife is fucking brilliant, man. She's fucking brilliant. I love this little subtle, like, hey, I'm hot. This little subtle humble brag. Hey, I'm hot. Hey guys, I get bothered a lot online. I get bothered a lot online, and I get bothered even more so in the streets. Guys, I'm really hot, you know. Guys, I'm really hot. Like, people talk to me all the time. Even though I've got kids and shit and I've got a family, guys, I'm really hot. Oh, come on, Joanna. What are you doing, bro? Nobody cares. Like, and who are you talking to? Like, I've never known a wife, girlfriend, or partner of somebody so irrelevant be so addicted to fame. Like, usually, does it make sense? Yeah, usually, the wife or girlfriend of a person who's famous is matching of their level of fame, regardless of if they're, you know, talented or not. Like, if somebody's really famous, they match it, so they also want to be known, you know. But it's like Savannah James, LeBron James' wife. She does nothing else apart from being LeBron James' wife, but she's also very visible, right? She makes herself known. She's LeBron James' wife. She's got her own social media. She does her own podcast. Like, she's obviously very out there. But I've never known a person like Brendan, who's like a legit Z-list, to have a partner like Joanna, who's like addicted to the limelight and pushes herself like she's married to somebody way more famous. Like, she acts like she's married to somebody way more famous than Brendan, if that makes sense. Like, who are you talking to? Who knows you here? Who knows you anywhere? Like, what? Pet peeve of the, like, okay, girl. Whatever hurts your feelings, I guess. And a weird humble brag too, by the way. Reminding your husband that, hey, via social media, hey, people talk to me, you know, and they're not asking me for directions. They're not asking me how to say huevos rancheros, you know. They're not asking me that. They want to get into my head huevos rancheros. That's what they want. They want to get into my fucking carne asada. They want to taste my carne asada. Let me tell you that. Slow Joe reminding Brendan, hey, let me, like, they want some of this fucking, they want some of this arroz. They want some of this arroz con hueve or whatever. They want some of this shit. Oh, let's continue. Let's go.
The angle is, I don't believe the government should be able to dictate whether I want to wear a seatbelt or not. If I don't, they reprimand me.
Yeah.
So seatbelts do a lot of good, but okay, I can fuck with the government control stuff. I'm with you on that. Okay, that is very strange. And Bryce Mitchell, 2027, you know, for president. But
what? Honestly, I'm not sure what's worse. Gearhead Brendan or this like faux right-wing conspiracy theory, I'ma say what I mean what I say, freedom of speech Brendan. He doesn't really say anything. He thinks he's saying something. He thinks he's being based. He thinks he's being fucking edgy, but he's not really saying anything. Or am I mistaken? Like, you're not that edgy, bro. You're really not that edgy. You're really, really, really not that edgy. Let's continue.
I just remember there was one where I won't say the comic's name, but anyone watching this could guess who I'm talking about, where he had put out a special and they ran like a clip of all of his friends, and no one said he was funny. Everyone just kept saying, like, you work so hard, man. No one works harder than you. You're such a grinder. And he's like crying. That would be very funny to do again.
Really, dude? Motherfucker, you're not tough to me. You ain't shit. I will fucking wreck you. Cut the bullshit. If you're doing this because you fancy yourself a fisticuffs, pull the fuck up. I'll drop my kid off at fucking practice, roll over, twist your fucking neck off, and then pick him up just in time with a Diet Coke. On skate. That's what men do. Whenever I want. Don't make me stop and twist your fucking neck off. I will snap his fucking neck. I will twist your fucking neck off. I will fuck you up. I will fuck you up. It drives me nuts.
Unscathed. Unscathed. One more time, man. One more time.
I just remember there was one where I won't say the comic's name, but anyone watching this could guess who I'm talking about, where he had put out a special and they ran like a clip of all of his friends, and no one said he was funny. Everyone just kept saying, like, you work so hard, man. No one works harder than you. You're such a grinder. And he's like crying. That would be very funny to do again.
Really, dude? Motherfucker, you're not tough to me. You ain't shit. I will fucking wreck you. Cut the bullshit. If you're doing this because you fancy yourself a fisticuffs, pull the fuck up. I'll drop my kid off at fucking practice, roll over, twist your fucking neck off, and then pick him up just in time with a Diet Coke.
You know what makes this so funny looking back at it? It's just the response was Nate Diaz laughing at the video of him crying about Shane Carwin's issues. And the thing that makes it funnier is that Shane Carwin and Brendan Schaub aren't even friends like that anymore. Shane Carwin and Brendan Schaub are like not that cool anymore. Shane Carwin's made that very clear. He's been on Reddit AMAs, and I don't think they've been seen together since Brendan said whatever he said about him. But Brendan talks about him like they're cool, which he does all the time. It's like a little passive aggressive thing that he does that always annoys me anyway. He talks about people, he talks bad about people, then he acts like they're cool so that he can look like the bigger man. But then it's kind of done in like a weird, like, you're not that important. You know, that I don't know. It almost feels kind of a bit of not of a bullying thing, but it almost feels like he's playing games a little bit. Because he knows him and Shane Carwin aren't friends. He must have seen what we've seen. There's no way he doesn't know that we've seen the Reddit AMAs. He's probably heard from people that close to Shane Carwin that, hey, I don't fuck with you like that. But then he speaks about Shane Carwin like they do fuck with each other. Then he starts revealing shit about Shane Carwin's life that we don't know, the public. I don't think I've ever heard anybody else. Maybe you guys can tell me differently. I don't think I've heard on any other big MMA stream, MMA podcast, anything that Brendan said. Brendan said that Shane Carwin was like down to his last dollar, was like selling stuff. Like he revealed mad shit about Shane Carwin that I don't think we've heard, even through the grapevine about him. Maybe you might be plugged in the local scene where you live that's next to Shane Carwin. You might have an idea about it. But globally, I don't think any of us knew that Shane Carwin was as down bad as Brendan made it seem as. So he's doing that. Cool. You're an ex-friend. You don't care if he doesn't like you. You're still doing that. He cries on camera. In my opinion, I think crying on camera is one of the most degrading nonsense things you can ever do in your life. Like deciding to put the camera on and start crying is fucking ridiculous. It's also kind of manipulative as well, and kind of a bit sadistic, you know, and it kind of borders on the side of like having mental health issues. But regardless of my opinion on it, I think cool. You cried about your friend, but in my personal opinion, if you think crying is okay on camera, cool. You know what is okay? You know what is also okay? Me mocking you. You can cry on camera, but I'm allowed to mock you. I'm allowed to laugh at you. I'm allowed to point and laugh at you, and I'm allowed to fucking laugh hysterically at you and what you're doing. I'm allowed. You cried on camera. Those are the rules. Brendan hears or sees a tweet, and it's not even like Nate Diaz is crying on video. or laughing on video. He's laughing on text via Twitter, and then it leads to this response. So you're talking about something that's not really your friend. You cry about that person to make people feel bad for you, to make people feel like you're a good guy. Then somebody else looks on the outside and says, this guy's a weirdo. Why is he crying? Laughs at you crying. Then you throw this unhinged, crazy fucking tantrum that makes absolutely no sense. No sense whatsoever. It doesn't at all marry up. And I think somebody mentioned it before in the stream, and people have mentioned it before. This might have to do with the fact that he's doing all those drugs, medication, whatever. This might be an effect of it. I think somebody mentioned in my comments. Who was it? Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, big up Ator 4032 on my last stream. It said the mood swings are related to quitting all the drugs, the alcohol he was taking before Ozempic. You'd get emotional really easily for a year or so afterwards. That's what somebody said in the stream chat. I could be taking what they're saying with a pinch of salt, but that makes a lot of sense. Why he just randomly starts crying all the time at little things like, I'm gonna start crying up. Like, why are you crying? Just mentioning it, just talking about your kids, just start crying. What's wrong with you? Like, what? I know you love your kids, but just crying when you're talking about your kids doesn't make you a good dad. Like, you're just a weirdo. Like, why are you just crying? Like, as soon as you talk about your kids, you start crying. Huh? Okay.
On stage, that's what men do. Whenever I want, don't make me stop and twist your fucking neck off. I will snap his fucking neck. I will twist your fucking neck off. I will fuck you up. I will fuck you up. It drives me.
Yeah, big up Asad Aziz. Who could have imagined getting punched in the head for a living could result in brain issues later on? Learn something new every day. Yeah, you do, man. Welcome to the University of the Random.
Not.
Unscathed is fucking hilarious, man. Unscathed, you know. Unscathed. I think that's probably you know what's funny about that unscathed comment? I think that might be the first time in his entire life he's ever said, no, I think that might be the first time in his entire life he's ever said the word unscathed. That's why it came out like that. I honestly think that's the first time ever his brain is required him to use the word unscathed. That's why he just came out so weird. Unscathed. Okay. Whatever you say, boss. Travis Brown from Blink-182 is Papa's boy. Oh, Jesus Christ, the lies. He doesn't do it now. But when TFATK was first coming up, Brendan had so many celebrity friends allegedly. So many people that like the show, that love the show, but that would never come on the show, by the way. Super big celebrities, super big celebrities, super big guests. So super big celebrities that would be amazing guests who would never come on the show, but allegedly were big fans of the show. Allegedly. Like, really?
I had a fun weekend. My man went saw, finally, my boy Travis Brown at Blink-182.
I heard he's
I grew up with those guys. And I had a fun weekend. My man went saw, finally, my boy Travis Brown.
Who's Travis Brown anyway? Who the fuck is Travis Brown anyway? Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is Travis Brown? There's no Travis Brown in Blink-182, is there? Oh, I'm mistaken. Isn't Travis Brown the MMA fighter? The one that was with fucking Ronda Rousey after Brendan? Travis, does he mean Travis Baker, whatever his name is, the drummer guy? Travis Brown. My boy Travis Brown. No, that's not your boy, bruv. That's the guy that took your girl. That's not your boy. And he beat you up after the fact. I think that might have been his last fight in the UFC, innit? Oh, fucking hell. That's still fucking horrible, innit? How could your last fight in the UFC be you getting absolutely beaten the dog shit out of by your ex-girlfriend's new man and having him lean over and say something into your ear? Which you probably said, that's from Ronda, right? He definitely said that, innit? Brendan never wants to admit it, and Travis Brown is too much of a gentleman to say anything. But for sure, Travis Brown said something like, yeah, that was from Ronda. Ronda says hi, right? For sure, he says something like that to his ear. For sure. Travis Brown, you know? Travis Brown. Oh. Travis Brown. Yeah, that's your boy for sure, isn't it? One more time.
I had a fun weekend. My man went and saw finally my boy Travis Brown at Blink-182.
I heard he's.
I grew up with those guys,
ridiculously
and I had a fun weekend. My man went and saw finally my boy Travis Brown.
What's that? My main meme. My main. What's it? My main meme.
My man went and saw finally. I had a fun weekend. My man went and saw finally my boy Travis Brown at Blink-182.
I heard he's.
I grew up with those guys.
ridiculously.
My boy Travis Brown. I grew up with those guys. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Why are you lying? No, you didn't. But he doesn't do it as much often now. He doesn't do it that much often. Let's be fair. Saying as on Tuesday's episode, today's looks like he co-signed it. What's happened here?
So personally, like I like long hair.
Yeah.
I won't lie, it's an insecurity. I feel better.
You like
with
long hair on girls?
On me, yes.
Okay,
on
on
me.
yourself, yes.
But what I've been hearing lately, like I was out the other night and I just threw my hair up in a ponytail and some guy walked over and was like, I just want to tell you, you have the most beautiful face I've ever seen.
So Shanaz got all the boys in the town going.
You should always put your hair up in a ponytail.
play.
But I'm like,
Nice guy.
what the hell?
You can
Like,
get away with that, Mr. Nas.
But-
you
but
know?
I don't-
I don't think we've never seen you with your hair up, so I can't
no,
co-sign it.
but guys, no, don't guys like?
No, just tell me any other.
When they
But that's how they make money.
I know. I knew it right away.
You
I'm
just got
like,
to be smart about it. Like people are, and
Look at people in the TFATK, the guys doing the science. She comes back the next day with her hair up. Look at the people in the TFATK doing the fucking science, bro.
it's just an educational thing. Like if you're not privy to it, it's like, but that's how they make money. I can't have bigger tits. I can't have longer hair.
One or the other.
Hey, dim the rules.
Them the rules?
Yeah, if you want to come to Funky Town, dim the rules.
Fucking no. The TFATK people doing the fucking science. Yeah, exactly, Chris Rose. She's a fucking good girl, man. I'm all for Sanaz, man. You're never gonna hear me say a bad word about Sanaz. Sanaz is a fucking good girl. She's a good girl, man. She's for the mandem. Sanaz is for the fucking mandem. She'll let you cheat behind your fucking wife's back. She'll fucking fuck you in the fucking studio allegedly and not bat an eyelid. She'll wear your shirt the next day and act like nothing happened. She'll never make it obvious on stream that you're fucking. She'll keep it super quiet. She's under no illusions that you're gonna leave your wife for her. She's here for a good time, not a long time. Hey, so that's one. She's for the mandem, man. She's for the mandem. If you're a fucking piece of shit, man, Sanaz is for you. She's for the fucking mandem. Big up Sanaz. Big up Sanaz. We need more Sanaz girls in the world. We need less girls with morals, less girls with principles, less girls with standards, less girls with self-respect. Less of that shit, and we need less of that shit, and we need more and more and more and more and more Sanaz in the world. Please say this. Please say this. Jeez, is he projecting some shit? I'm not projecting anything. Chuck Donnie Jr. I'm not projecting anything. I'm just talking openly. Like a guy would talk openly and just honestly about certain things. I'm not producing anything. Do you think I would particularly want a Sanaz girl in my type of life? No, probably. No, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want Sanaz to be my wife or anything. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying in general, for the mandem. I'm talking generally for the mandem. For the mandem. If they existed, which doesn't exist. It doesn't exist, by the way. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. If there existed a girl that looked good, who wasn't a dum-dum, and who didn't mind you fucking them behind your partner's back, kept it super quiet, never made a fuss, was happy to be the side piece, like a legit side piece, out of the way, zero whatever, a lot of guys will take them up on that offer, unfortunately, because that's what they want. But they don't exist. Unfortunately, in those situations, most of the time, from my experience on either side of like knowing somebody that's been the side piece and knowing a guy that's done it, to be fair to the girls though, in those situations, it's mostly the guys who are the pieces of shit in those situations. Because a lot of guys do this thing where like they act like the girl's a side piece to you, the guy friends. But when the guy and the girl are alone together, they sell them dreams. Oh, I love you. I'm going to leave my wife for you. We're going to be together forever. I feel like we're soulmates. I feel like I'm in love with you already now. I really want to be with you. Blah, 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 blah. That's what they do to people like that. So so to us, the man, they'd be like talking to us like, oh yeah, I just meet her up to fuck. We're not really on nothing serious. But when they're alone with that girl, they sell them dreams. So I don't have a problem with a girl getting a bit in her feelings, going a bit crazy, demanding stuff, whatever it may be, because I know usually when a girl is like that, it's not because it's not because she's being crazy. It's because she's been sold dreams behind closed doors, but we don't know it. So if a girl like Sainaz exists, who doesn't mind, who knows exactly what the rules are, she knows exactly what the situation is. She knows that Slojo is number one. She knows that Brendan's priority is his family. She knows that Brendan's never going to leave Slojo because, you know, whatever. He's not going to lose his family because of her either. So she's happy to play whatever role she plays, get paid whatever she gets paid to fucking, you know, not do timestamps, not write titles. Like, what does she actually, by the way, what does she do on the show? Let's talk about that. What does Sainaz actually do on the show now? They don't have timestamps anymore. They don't do titles on their podcast anymore. What does she actually do? I wonder, what does she do on that show? What does she do? She pulls up news for like the fucking show at the end. What does she actually do? She gets paid a lot and doesn't do much. There's a reason for that. Let's be fair. And again, I like the girl, but let's be fair. She'll not be kept around for her yeah, you know. Yeah, big up Young on Vibes. Cheating is fun until you find out she has a spouse too. Cheating is fun until you find out she has a spouse too. No, but I don't think that's true. I think cheating is always fun, but I think cheating could always be fun when there's no risk involved. No, sorry, that doesn't make sense. Cheating's always fun when there's risk involved, but cheating isn't fun once the person with the family finds out. Then it becomes really bleak. Then it becomes really, really dark. Because then it's like you're willing to lose your family for this momentary fucking joy, this momentary feeling. You're willing to risk your entire family, because I don't think people don't realize, like, I think from, you know, being in a fucking African family, I'm not sure some people are saying, but like, you know, you always go to these family reunions and you find out these husbands and these uncles and shit have been cheating and stuff happens. Like, the cheating thing is less about, as much as it hurts the person who got cheated on, it's always the people around that affects the worst. Like, you having to choose sides, like, whose side are you on now? You know, like, the splitting up of the family, splitting up of the extended family. Like, families sometimes never recover off the back of that, you know? It's really harsh, and sometimes as well, you hurt the person's stock in the family too. Because if that girl decides to stay with you, some people in the family will never forgive her for staying with you. So they now don't respect her anymore because she stayed with you. And that completely changed her relationship with her family. So it's less about how it impacts your family, which it will, you know, if you've got kids and shit, or fuck it up for real. But it's how it affects everybody else around you. They have to pick up the pieces, because you could just continue and make it work. But it's the people around you that have to kind of, like, you know, pick up the pieces, put a good face on it. It's not really worth it in the long term. So that's why I said Sainaz is like the special one, because she's the one that seems to be the only, there's not a lot of those people that are around. Like, you know, like nowadays, I don't even think like, I don't know, maybe I'm in the minority, but I don't even think people like cheat anymore. I think people are just looking for a way out. I don't think there's any adultery. I think people are just looking for an exit route. Another person to jump to. I don't think people are cheating like they did in the past, which is still toxic. But you know, in the past, people would cheat like to get some steam off. Or I'm a guy, I'm working, my wife's up my ass. Like that kind of traditional way you see in the movies. I think now people are cheating just to find another partner. It's like, hold on, if you're cheating a lot, maybe you shouldn't have anybody. Maybe you should just like be by yourself. Because clearly you can't be committed to a relationship. Why are you jumping? Like, I never understand people that jump into other relationships straight off the back of cheating. It's like, bro, like, you are not a good boyfriend, husband, whatever. You're not good. You're not good for anybody. And I never understood also the women who get cheaters. Why would you like the women who marry a cheater? Like, you have to be a real dum-dum. Oh, he cheated on his ex-wife to get with you, but you think he's not going to cheat on you? Come on, girl. Come on. He left his ex-wife for you because you were the one? You think they're the only one now? Okay. Anyways. I guess the dream is for some people who like to cheat is to find a wife like Brendan's. That's a dream. Not a wife like Brian Cannon. Brian Cannon's wife had enough. She had a limit and she left and she divorced him. But having a wife like Brendan's probably the dream for most people that like to cheat. Because she lets you cheat with no real consequences. All you got to do is buy her mum a house. You even get that on a mortgage. You have to give her some money to go to Las Vegas every once a year. You have to allow her to buy whatever she wants to buy at Balenciaga when it comes in stock. That's about it, really. That's it. You have to get her a mariachi band every year for her birthday, and she has to act surprised. That's it. So everyone should probably, if you'd like to cheat, aim for a wife like Brendan. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the only way to do it. But I think any other woman who has a little bit more self-respect, who's a little bit more, there's more going on upstairs,
oh, Brendan.
they're not going to stand for it.
Hawk2E.
Yo, big up, Adizzy. Appreciate you, Adizzy. Appreciate you. What's that? What did you say there? On Brendan. Oh, Brendan. Hawk2E. Pew pew. Yo, big up, Adizzy. I think he's demonstrating what Brendan's gooning sound would sound like, which is delightful. So big up Adizzy. Papa gets jealous. What's this about? Papa gets jealous. Let's see this one.
Sanaz, have you written a fan letter yet to him?
Well, first off, no, but
Dude, everything they eat, bean cheese.
I was a little bit jealous, yeah, a little bit jealous, a little bit.
Double EH hockey sticks.
There's a little bit of jealousy in there, innit? A little bit of jealousy in there, a little bit. Let's do that one more time.
Sanaz, have you written a fan letter yet to him?
Well, first off, no, but
they don't know that I'm blowing her back out. Hey, Brendan. Next one. Joe likes hard and hairy women. This is what's it? Hard hairy women. HHW is hilarious, by the way.
Hotel rates were insane, but man, what a fucking nightmare that.
Sorry. Yeah, it's a nightmare. I'm with you on that one. Oh, we lost Cross. All right.
Armpit hair doesn't bother me at all.
No.
Doesn't
On
bother
a lady?
me.
So
No.
wait, you like jack ladies with armpit hair?
Yeah, a little bit of
You're
armpit
getting
hair.
close. You're so close.
Such a good answer, honestly. So good. Oh, that's so good. You're getting so close.
What?
What the fuck? Big up the beautiful queen.
It was so emotional for me. That was the closest I've ever come to crying while I was in it. I might cry now.
That's so crazy. I mean,
okay. Here. Nice. Sign your armpit hair blue.
Then you.
okay.
Putting flowers in it. Love it too.
No. Really?
Yeah.
Love it. What armpit hair?
Because it's like, yeah, I know. Because like either.
Let's do this. Okay.
Oh, you're supposed
I
to
love it. Just got myself wet.
Nice.
Listen, this is for your own good, ladies and gentlemen. It's for comedy.
No.
He's a great guy. What's wrong with that story?
That wasn't bad.
You didn't say anything bad about him.
I got a bad Louis story. So I used to open for him before he was in trouble. And, he was like the king of comedy for a while. He was the funniest guy ever, whatever. So I used to open for him, and it was the highlight of my life. And then we were hanging out in his hotel room watching a movie, and we were talking, and I was sitting on his bed, and he was sitting at the chair in the hotel room. And I go, "Hey, Louis," and I farted
on his bed.
On his bed, and he flipped. He flipped. I was like, "You're like the filthy comedy guy. I thought you would love a fart." And he was like, "Dude, what are you doing?"
That is a bit weird though. If you don't know the person too well and you're farting on their bed, it is a bit weird. Like, I particularly don't like the fart comedy anyway. I don't think it's that funny personally. I never thought it's that funny. Just isn't. But you know, like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Maybe know the person a bit better. Maybe it might land.
I am the most charismatic leader. I got Tiny to eat a shit sandwich.
Yeah, the farting, especially farting on some, what is it, like a hotel bed or something? Like, come on, man, that's a bit much, man. That's a bit much. Not that it would be better if it was in their house, but still, like, Mark normally used to chill. That's some like, that's when when you're a white boy and you start scaring away the white boys, that's when you know you're doing too much. If your white boy humor scares away white boys, you're doing too much. As a white boy, you're doing way too much. You need to chill. It's not necessary, to be fair. Tim has been stealing valor for years. Hilarious. Fig Boy Records doesn't get enough love here. Fig Boy Records. Oh yeah, you remember this era? Brendan Fig Boy Records. Record label. This guy had a record label, you know. This guy had a record label. Yeah, be up coil, exactly. Honestly, do that on my bed. We got exactly. It's just not that funny. It's not that funny. It's quite disrespectful. Like, not necessary. Just allow it. But hey, what do we know? We're idiots.
Balanced on a beam, I know they hope I fall. Switching back and forth from 90s rock to Paul Wall. I'm fine.
I love how they couldn't get him to crack it on the camera, so they had to cut when it got cracked. I love how he probably tried to crack it on camera, it didn't work, so they had to cut when it got cracked, you know? I love that. He couldn't break this. Don't get me wrong, it's quite hard to break a skateboard anyway, to be fair. It's quite hard to break it with just one foot, but still, I love it. The UFC fighter couldn't break it. Look at it. Look at that. Look how he's looking down at the skateboard.
I'm fine, Mom. So get out of my room.
Oh yeah, he had Aston Martin, you know? How many cars has this guy had? He had an Aston Martin. I forgot about the Aston Martin. That was a very short period. He had the Aston Martin. God, how many cars has he leased? Bought, like, Jesus Christ, brother. All for the image, by the way. And I love how he never talks about when they're gone. He always makes a big song and dance when he gets them. When they're not around anymore, he doesn't talk about them. He just completely pretends he doesn't exist.
This emo life is not a phase, so I never want to hear you say that. Don't say my shit is whack, cause you sound crazy. I got the beat doing flips.
The most LA thing ever, innit? Just having people around you skating. What does that do? Just having people around you just skating randomly, just skating around you. What does that make you look like? A skater? Because you've got people skating around you. You're not edgy. You're not alternative. You're not underground. Okay.
Lips like Chappelle Lacey. Only rockin' Vans cause I'm on my skate shit. Riding through the city, bumping Oasis. Don't say my shit is whack cause you sound crazy. I got the beat doing flips like Chappelle Lacey.
I'm not gonna say nothing about the Oasis shirt. Let's just leave. Let's just let him rock in it. Let him rock. Let fucking Chappelle rock in it. Let Chappelle rock. Not like the other guy, Chappelle. Let's do the other one. Comedian in a car making comedy. Brian.
Working in the comedy industry, writing for a TV show or a movie, it could be grueling work. It's very hard for comedians to work more than 2 months a year. And they often get very, very...
Yo, big up Addy Z. I appreciate you.
Brendan. Double O beans.
Yeah, exactly. Big up Addy Z.
Tired, but now with apps and technology and social media, comedians can work, whenever they want to. It's so much more accessible.
29 years old, huh, Seb? 29. You know what that means? You got a year to grow up.
Cameos, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Cameos.
29.
So
You're
depressing.
Still in your 20s, you're allowed to
so
do things
depressing.
Like drink too much.
I'm sorry, being a 30-year, 20-year stand-up comedian, having credits from he probably got credits in the 90s, early 2000s. Credits in 2000s, started in The Hangover, friends with Rogan, and now you're doing cameos? Baby, just give up, baby. Just give up, man. Honestly, giving up is not bad compared to this. Please, for the love of God. Another one here. Potato Head is going to be directing General Lee special.
Saying
we're talking about our special.
I know, I get that. But what I'm saying
is anyone watching a full hour anymore?
They still watch.
They do.
People watch fan. If you're a fan of somebody, you watch. You know
but
what I mean?
then also Schultz did one, right? And this was years ago.
Yes.
He's killing it, right?
He has another one coming out. On Netflix.
Okay, but it's been a while. Like, you don't have to. You know what I'm saying?
Bobby's never done one.
I know. I think he's doing one.
Hulu.
Yeah.
Oh, is he doing one?
He asked me to direct.
Hulu.
Oh, awesome.
Hey, will you clear bullying meaning? Define bullying for me. Like what? Like Callan. Good for them.
One more time.
We're talking about our special.
I know, I get that. But what I'm saying
is anyone watching a full hour anymore?
They still watch.
They do.
People watch fan. If you're a fan of somebody, you watch. You know
but
what I
then
mean?
also Schultz did one, right? And this was years ago.
Yes.
He's killing it, right?
He has another one coming out. On Netflix.
Okay, but it's been a while. Like, you don't have to. You know what I'm saying?
Bobby's never done one.
I know. I think he's doing one.
Hulu.
Yeah.
Oh, is he doing one?
He asked me to direct.
Hulu.
Oh.
By the way, has that been announced yet? Or is that news he's breaking, by the way? Has that been announced that Bobby Lee's doing a special? I know it got announced that he's doing that animated show with Andrew Santino about Bad Good Friends, sorry. But has or Bad Friends, whatever the podcast is called. But has it been announced that he's doing a comedy special with Hulu? I think he might have broke some news there, you know? I think there might be some breaking news that we didn't hear of. I think so. Big up Black American. I just saw his actual cameo in Scary Movie 3. I believe he played a Secret Service agent. That's where he got his expert opinions on the first Trump attempt. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, big up Black American. Big up, exactly. Big up Young on Vibes. Exactly, that's what I just said. Big up Young on Vibes. Why they announce other people's specials before they can? Exactly, that's what I just said. Like, I don't think Bobby Lee's announced it yet. And he's, you know, his fans would love to hear that because his fans, like, that's one thing you hear about Bobby Lee's fans all the time on the show. Whether it's fucking, Bad Friends, whether it's Tiger Belly, they're always asking him to do a special. He always talks about how his fans always come up to him asking for that. So they would love to hear that. So yeah, big up Eric Griffin, dropping news that people are not meant to hear about on their shitty pod. Eric Griffin has a go at Papa and UFC fighters.
I wonder how much my wife could make.
OnlyFans artists and UFC fighters, they're the same. Because later in life, when you have a family, you don't want people to know you were doing this.
Well, I mean,
how it affects you.
Why would you want him to know you fight the UFC?
He's saying because of all the issues like with the CTE and shit like that.
Yeah, it's just, same kind of thing,
There's no shame, but like, yeah, no, you're
what?
Yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah, you don't want to.
NFL players are more fucked than UFC fighters.
Same, dude. Hey, whatever.
A cauliflower ear and a ruined pussy. It's the same.
Wow. the narrative that these guys don't make they don't make the money they should if there's a union, but it's the narrative that they're making 10, 15 grand is just not real.
Yeah.
And there's no place else to make money like PFL.
There's none. There's no other.
Yeah, what can you do? What can you do there? Be up Eric Griffin for once. Next one, drive fast or gas. Oh, we see this already.
Oh God! Ow! Guys, it's the last week.
Oh, shut up! Awful. He's always late on trends and He's always late on trends, and he's also always rinsing them until they're dead. Like, he's late already, and he's rinsing them until they're dead. Until they're deader. You know, like, god damn it, bro.
That's where this guy comes in.
Brian Papa showcase. Oh, we've seen this already too. We've seen so many of these before. Sorry, I'm repeating a lot of these ones. This is obviously the thumbnail. I said Joe Camel and it's Joe Camel. My eyes are just fucking terrible. I didn't know people say he looked like Joe Camel, but obviously he does. I thought Joe Camel, and now allow me. This is a really good one. This is a really fucking good one because I didn't know this was a thing. So I didn't know that Brendan had some sort of weird beef with the guy that does Hot Ones. You know how he has these weird jealousy things, right? So for some reason he was jealous of Hot Ones. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. If he tried to get on the show and they told him no, that's probably the reason why. Thinking about it, maybe he asked his agents or whatever to reach out to him to get him on the show, and they turned him down. But he seemed to have a weird hate boner about Hot Ones. So he said something really disparaging and weird about them, about something, and then obviously that's why people are putting this thing up about Hot Ones being sold for $8.25 million. as on the TFATK side because Brendan kind of made it seem like the show was over and wasn't going anywhere. Somebody linked it down below here so I can see it. Somebody I think linked it. There we go. Here it is. Yeah, somebody linked it. Here's a post. This is a post where he's talking about fucking Hot Ones and how bad or how they struggle to get guests the same way that the fucking what you call it, Food Truck Diary struggles to get guests. Again, strange post, strange comment to make. But now I'm thinking about it, it feels like the jealousy and the little cuntiness about Hot Ones is down to him probably not getting on the show. It feels like it, but I could be wrong. Let's continue. Let's put this on here as well. There you go. Chin. Yeah, let's see this because this is a really because I forgot about this. This happened. I forgot about this. Really happened.
Still. What is it like?
They've kind of ran out of people. I get it, you know, like Food Truck Guy. We ran out of people. You're just like, how many times we keep doing this?
No, but
so with him, it's like, all right.
Ran out of people.
No, they're getting more famous and more famous as it goes.
I don't think so, Chip.
Yeah, I actually watch it. So
I don't think so, bud. I don't think so.
A lot of people, actual fans of the show, would say the show is kind of ruined now because it's become like another media run place. Before the show was interesting because he'd get on like obviously mostly celebrities, but like random ones. But now the show's become a little bit dead because everyone on a media run promoting something goes on Hot Ones. Like it's become the place to be now. People actually want to go on there. Before they would have avoided it, maybe because of the platform and the wings and shit. People put themselves through it because everyone that gets on it gets like a good reception and it kind of can change the way people feel about you. He asks really good questions too. So you can tell he's not really plugged in. You can tell he's hating because they don't struggle to get guests. They get way more famous guests than they did in the past. But it's probably not as good of a show anymore.
Disagree on this, but I believe they have way more famous people on as of late.
But just because you have famous people on doesn't mean the views are up.
The views are great.
What? Only on Food Truck Diaries would that happen though. Only on Food Truck Diaries would Brendan get on someone super famous and it wouldn't actually improve the views that much because he's so unlikable, you know? Most people, if they're famous, regardless of what platform they go on, they bring the views. Brendan goes on some random person's podcast and it does hardly any more views than what they usually do, you know? Or sorry, it doesn't do the views that you'd think his celebrity would garner. It doesn't give them 100,000 views, you know what I mean? It just kind of levels out at like 1,000 or something because of how unliked he is, unfortunately.
Great.
They're
always in the millions.
It's still what it is. Yeah. Go to their page.
The last one was a soccer player. I'm not familiar with them, but he's super famous. Yeah,
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
That's 4 days ago.
Hugh Jackman has 29 million views. That was 1 month ago.
29 million views is not bad, no?
Holy shit!
These are
one has 100.
Ones.
You're wrong.
Gordon Ramsay has 128 million views. Yeah,
he's the best though. He's so entertaining.
Gordon Ramsay?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And this weird one here, 4 weeks ago, even Donald Duck, dude, 20 million.
You're telling me Donald Duck has more views than Vince Vaughn? Keep going down.
Wait, a duck eating chicken, is that like cannibalism?
That is, dude.
That's why it's big. That's
like us eating monkeys or something.
Mm.
Yeah, you're right, Jen. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Chin,
man. Robin Roberts only 98.
You gotta love Chin. What?
Oh, but that's on Good Morning America.
Oh,
you gotta love Chin, man. Like what? What did you say?
Yeah, when they're his, they're big. For some reason, I thought they got bought out or something.
Oh, I love the hate, man. I love the fucking hate. Yo, big up Apex. Appreciate it,
Kind Fund. Big up Saws.
Yes,
Appreciate
big up Apex, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the donor, brother. Thank you for the donor. You're a fucking G. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, we're gonna be off to Berghain in a few. We're gonna be off to Berghain when? Maybe an hour. Actually, maybe an hour and a bit. Let's see, because there's a last entry. Again, I was meant to meet a bunch of people today. I apologize to everybody I didn't meet today. Actually, a bunch of people I was meant to meet and hang out with, but you know, Berlin this weekend kicked my ass. I'm gonna be back again end of next month, so in January. So I'll be back to meet up everybody that I didn't meet up beforehand. But Jesus Christ, man, this place kicked my ass. I'm not gonna lie. I think last entry at Berghain, somebody said on the Reddit, is this. So the last entry is always the last set, allegedly. So the last entry is gonna be 4:30 a.m. So I'm gonna try and get there before then, and then hopefully I'll be able to see Luke Slater, Jacko Barker, and I'll be able to see Gerd Jansen and So I missed a bunch of people though. Unfortunately, I missed a bunch of people. I'm not going to lie. I missed a bunch of people. The irony of me building this whole thing up about I was gonna come and then coming here and not actually going because I died is hilarious. And I also missed one of the best sets on here, which was this one here. Everyone on Reddit so far, I've seen on social media saying that this set here, featuring Miss Kitten and Marcel Dietman, was the best set allegedly. And after that, it turned into Zombieland. All the tourists came, people complained, blah blah blah. But yeah, hope to leave around 1:30 my time. So we got some time. We got some time until I leave. But I'm aiming to see Yako Jacko and Gerd Jansen and Arm playing until close. So support the stream. Big up Apex Putter. Appreciate you, brother. Let's continue. And then we're gonna do the chin after hours thing. Sorry for fucking honey dicking this shit. Straight piping the Dark House Mustang. What is this? What is this? What the fuck? What is straight piping? What's that? What is straight piping a car? Never heard of that. What the fuck is that? Straight pipe is an exhaust it's an exhaust system without a catalytic converter or muffler. It gets a name because it's essentially a straight shot from the exhaust manifold to the back of the vehicle. However, a downpipe connects the exhaust to the exhaust system to start. Are these legal? Legal? Hey, I saw actually many cars allowed exhaust. Straight pipes are legal where you live. Might consider reporting them to truly debilitating illegal. There's no state where straight pipes are legal for road. Really? Why are street pipes illegal then? Why illegal? Why are they illegal? Make no mistake, it's illegal to operate a vehicle with a straight on the street that does not have a muffler. Why? Not only does that, but virtually all. Why do you have to have a muffler in your car? Huh? Stream chat. Let me know in the stream chat. You guys know more about car. Why do you have to have a muffler in your car? No, Brendan Manuel, I didn't get the food either. No, I didn't get the food. When I come back in January, I'm gonna get that. I've been eating mostly Turkish kebabs. I didn't get the food at all. No, that Szechuan place, I didn't end up going there. But when I'm gonna come back in Jan and do it properly, and like I'll be able to do. I'll do it properly. You'll see. But I didn't get it. I didn't get it. No, I had big dreams, but I just ended up going to the same place to go get fucking food. Some Turkish place called Mustafa's, which was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Pollution, noise. Imagine hearing the switching on a car. Exactly. Imagine switching on a car. Big up Super Jello. Environmental be okay. Big up Young. Oh, it's an environment thing because it's the sound being loud and emissions. So a car is louder if it's got a straight pipe. It doesn't have a muffler. Oh yeah, muffler's meant to muffle the sound. Duh. I'm so fucking stupid, aren't I? Okay, cool. Big up the stream chat. Appreciate you for the knowledge. Pollution is loud as fuck. Exhaust and catalytic noise pollution. Okay, cool. Big up everybody in the stream chat. So this is illegal what Brendan's doing, and he's blasting it out on social media. Classic. I'm sure a lot of people have this on their car, don't give a fuck, but maybe don't blast it out on social. What's happening here? We've seen that one already. Who the fuck is Hannah Brown? We've seen that already too, haven't we, right?
Homegrown girl, pretty girl, just like Hannah. I would drive all the way to Alabama to find you, and that'd be pretty hard to miss. Pulled up and she had her whole arm in a fish, yeah. Let me be the one you hook. Yeah, let me be your catch and cook. And baby, keep me on the line. Bowl of noodles, I can noodle with you anytime. I can't stop looking at her, cause she's the prettiest thing I ever seen, man. I can't stop looking at her, cause that girl is a girl of my dreams, man. With Hannah Baron, yeah, Hannah Baron, no. She always leaves us one more. Tell me what you're fishing for. Hannah Baron, yeah. Hannah Baron, no. She always leaves us one more. Hannah Baron, yeah. Hannah Baron, no.
I'm not gonna lie. That sounded just as bad through the toilet as it did listening to it from my headphones. Is it that bad? This sounded just as bad coming out the headphones and going through to the toilet. Oh my god.
Girl, tell me what you're fishing for.
guy. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Let's continue. Schaub uses Bobby Lee's story. Old dish reheated.
For me, that's a difficult.
Dude,
thing.
I got molested by a kid with Down
talk?
syndrome. I got molested.
That's what
I was a division. No, I'm telling you, I was a Division I at University of Colorado. He was like, I don't know. He'd worked in the.
Look at him lying on a spot. He can't even pre-lie. He can't even pre-lie. He has to lie on a spot. Look how much he's struggling to lie on a spot.
Athletic building, and he had a twin brother who also had Down syndrome, and he was older, and they were gonna let them go, or they're going somewhere else or something. But I was like, oh yeah, he's so nice. He would always rub my ass. He'd always like, I'd be sitting there, he'd always rub me, and I thought he rubbed everyone. I was like, oh, did he not rub you guys? They're like,
should bring
no.
him up on charges.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. Wait, Brandon, this is the first time you told the story on air?
No, I've told this before.
Okay.
I think maybe when Bobby was on, yeah, he would fill our Gatorade up, but we didn't know this. Oh, this is why he got fired. We found out he'd come in before, like at 5 in the morning, and lick all the cups, and then fill it up with Gatorade.
There was a guy,
and then they found him putting he'd like get our laundry. They found him putting the laundry.
This made up story, this lie, like the fact that this is the thing I don't like about comedians and how pussified they are. The fact that it took Annie Liederman and fucking what's her face, Kalila, right? It took those girls to step up and call Brendan out on his bullshit for the comedians to suddenly get brave enough to call Brendan out on his bullshit. These comedians are all happy to sit around, listen to this guy just lie, and now no one's telling him to. No one's saying that they have to stand up and fucking start fighting him. But just joke about the lies. Like, is this story real? Like, bust these balls a little bit. Nah. They were all afraid to even bust these balls, to even neg on the story a little bit and be a little bit, be a little bit combative. But when Annie Liederman and Kalila came out and Bobby Lee drama happened, now suddenly everyone got brave. Absolute pussies, bro. Because in a normal friendship group, if your friend just started saying this stuff to you in the car while you're driving back from the club or driving back to pick them up, you went out somewhere, you're dropping all your friends off and just started lying, your whole car would explode with laughter. Everyone would be like, man, shut up, man. What are you talking about, man? Wait, like, do you know what I mean? The whole car would be mocking the guy. Like, I've known you for 20 years, bro. You've never said this story. Like, what are you talking about? Do you know what I mean? Like, no one's gonna take it. But they'll sit there and just like, because he's paying them money, they'll sit there and just take it. And just listen and just believe it. Fuck off, man. Fuck right off. Please. For goodness sake, please fuck off. But yeah, what do I know? I don't know why I get so emotional about these things. It doesn't matter. If you don't matter, it don't matter. It simply doesn't matter. Let's continue here. We got this post just figuring stuff out. Video with a bunch of white dudes and what you call it? That guy that faked the army stories. Not a thick boy MMA content creator or what? What's this about? Oh, this is a fake tweet, by the way, right? Why is he responding to a fake tweet? This is a fake tweet, no? This is LeBron James one. LeBron James fired back at Colby Covington. The screenshot says, "This is for Colby Covington. Yeah, I have been to Diddy's parties, maybe a few dozen. This doesn't mean that they did anything on me. Unlike you foolishly went out for dinner in enemy city." What? Yo, big up Young Old Vibes. Big up Young Old Vibes. Member. Big up Young Old Vibes. Bang your chest, darling. Bang your chest. Wagwan. All of that in between. Thank you for joining the Z Nation. All right? Thank you for joining the Z Nation. Should I play the national anthem again? Should I play the Angolan national anthem again? Should I play the Angolan national anthem again? Yes, I fucking should. Big up Young Old Vibes. Appreciate you. Okay? Here we go. Here we fucking go. Big up Young Old Vibes. Appreciate you. Let's roll. Yes. go. There we go. Big up Young Advice. Big up everybody tuning in as well. Appreciate all of you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you always. Always. Let me unjoin real quick. It's hilarious. That is Portuguese, by the way. Space Guy. That's Portuguese. That is Portuguese. That's my language. That's my country's national language, unfortunately. Also, I could help them put Diddy away. So let's continue here. LeBron James to Kobe Covington. This is for Kobe Covington. Yeah, I've been to Diddy's parties, maybe a few dozen of them. This doesn't mean that they haven't done anything to me. Unlike you, who foolishly went out for dinner in your enemy city and got jumped, I calculate every move I make. Also, I could help them put Diddy away for life, but I'm not a cop calling rat bitch like you. Keep my name out of your mouth. Obviously, this is a fake tweet. Why do the people retweet like it's real? Did LeBron James just admit to privy to organized rapes against men, women, and children, then flex that he's not going to tell law enforcement like he's a gangster protecting pedophiles? This is your lab. Honestly, how dumb are people? Don't they know that's a fake tweet? Like, okay, cool. Big up Mephi on fire. Big up Mephi on fire. Let's continue. Nothing is off limits with Brian, aka Mr. We just had to get out of the way. Secrets of adult industry, Alana. Nothing is off limits. How many podcasts has he had, man? How many podcasts has this man had? Off limits with Brian Calendar, off limits. How many podcasts has this guy had, man, over the years? Astonishing. What's this? Hawk 2 on repeat. HIV. Okay, cool. What's going on here? What makes a 6'3" guy sit like this? Oh, he wants to be metropolitan, isn't it? That's what it is. It's a metropolitan thing. He wants to look sophisticated and like cultured. I think that's where it comes from. This sitting the way that he does, like that, right, with his fucking yams out. This is him thinking he's being cultured and he's like suave and chic and shit. That's basically what it is. He wants to appear like that. But yeah, the crossing of the legs thing is bizarre in my opinion. Like, especially the way he does it. It's very effeminate in the way he does it, you know? But again, it's also maybe a weird way of him to like overcompensate for maybe the weird opinions he has about, you know, gay people. Oh, look, I can't be gay. I don't have a problem with them because look how I sit. Look at the jeans that I wear. Look at the colorful shit I wear. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a weird way to kind of overcompensate that you're not homophobic by making it seem like you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that makes any sense in a weird way, how he dresses and how he talks and stuff like that he's into and shit. But hey, what do I know? Maybe just like sitting that way. Let's scroll up. Rinks forgot he tried to sell NFTs. Warning volume. Oh, it's gonna be okay. Warning volume. Let's see. Let's put it down then. If it's warning volume, I don't want to blow anyone's ears off.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Before you jump into it, pretend people don't know what we're talking about.
Haktua Girl launches a meme coin, right?
And everyone invested in it, and then it comes out like, but see, I give her some grace there. I don't think she's behind it.
No, like, of course you say that. Of course you say that.
Well, people who bought this are ridiculous.
Retarded.
100% that this was a scam.
I bought you with some NFTs.
Oh no!
Jesus Christ!
The old man trying to stick his beak in some NFTs.
I bought you
Daddy's dry beak.
I bought you some no fun toads. I might give you some too.
What is it?
I might give everybody some.
Shameful.
What are no fun?
Shameful.
No fun toads.
Utterly shameful, man.
No
utterly shameful.
So no fun. So this is the genesis of it. When I PLAN.
You only put $140 in.
I'm hitting on the people that know how to do it.
He bought more than one toad.
Oh, I bought us. I got some toads. I got some big toads.
You want
no fun toads. Go to no fun toad. Go to Cryptoads and then go to no fun toads.
Jesus Christ, man.
Cryptoads first.
Shilling fucking Cryptoads.
Sounds like Cryptoads. How many years toss 7 ideas at him? That'd be a sick band name, right? No Fun Toad?
No Fun Toad, yeah.
Get it for No Fun Toad.
That's like a grunge band.
Look how weird Brendan's face looked when he was on booze, isn't it? His body doesn't match his face, isn't it? I never knew how inflamed and just like extra massy his face looked. There's so many pockets of like shit. And look at how many people that got on the show. 6 people, 4 people. They've got more people behind the mic than they have in front of the microphone for a podcast that talks about current everyday topics and shit. They've got 4 people behind the mic in this shitty show. 4. Look, 4. Jesus Christ, bro.
Toad, yeah.
Get up for No Fun Toad.
That's not like a grunge band. Yeah.
Look at everyone in this room is now dumber.
There's a marketplace where they buy all this stuff. I have no idea.
Yeah, you don't know the website?
Fucking no. Exactly.
NoFunToad.com.
No Fun Toad?
NoFunToads.com. I think.
Hold on, he doesn't know the URL.
NoFunToads.com.
He doesn't know the URL.
Toad, I think.
I think. You don't know the URL.
Couldn't we just make our own crypto?
Well,
Find a
look,
kid
here's
toad?
what I think. We're the first comics.
Jesus Christ.
Couldn't we just make our own crypto?
No! Dude, there's a marketplace out there that I know nothing about. For the love of God!
Crypto what?
CryptoPunks? CryptoPunks. It's a fucking weird thing. $393,000. Hold on.
That one that Justin Bieber got, innit? That one that Justin Bieber bought, the famous one, that is completely gone in it value wise. It's completely down to zero, isn't it? That one that Justin Bieber bought that everyone was bragging about. Or he was bragging. Oh no, it's in the media the whole time. It's made millions or whatever. Fucking hell, man. NFTs are one of the biggest shams ever in it. I can't believe people actually believe that shit. My initial skepticism of it was to do with the whole JPEG thing. I was like, hold on, but can't I just have this myself if I just right click save as? I never understood the whole value of like having something, the original file, but then I could also have like what? It didn't make any sense. I really didn't understand what that was all about, man. Non-fungible tokens, you know. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here. Let's continue. Same energy. Oh, by the way, I don't watch a lot of after-hour shows. But I've got a feeling. Why does Chin not like this guy? Every clip I see of Chin and this guy in camera, the guy with the afro, they seem to be a little bit of friction. Does Chin not? I don't wonder why Chin doesn't like him, or did they not know each other? I don't know. I seem like he doesn't vibe the same way with this guy as he does with the other guy. I think every clip I've seen of Chin sitting with this dude, it's always been a little bit off.
Nick, what the fuck?
What are you doing?
Hey man, put that knife up.
Exactly. Yeah. To be fair, yeah. Big up Sadaziz. I made money on OpenSea. No, I'm sure people early on made money on NFTs. I think early on, if you got in quick enough, you could probably made a bank, and you could have probably be living well off it. But I just never believed in the technology or the use factor. I just never believed in it. Long term, I never believed in it. I never believed in it in the first place. Never. But yeah. Big up Chin though. Big up Chin. Absolute prize, isn't it? Big up Chin, man. Absolute prize. Look at him. Absolute prize, bro. Absolute. Yeah, big up Goyla. He probably gave an honest opinion of Chin's music. Exactly. Oh yeah. True. Oh, Brent Chin doesn't like weed, and this guy is smoking the whole time. Oh yeah, Chin needs to fucking grow up. Man. You live in LA. Grow up. Not liking weed and living in LA is an oxymoron in itself, man. Fucking grow up, man. You could not like it, but grow up. You don't have to pull strops and be moody. Like fuck off, man. No one cares. Fuck off. Rinks is mad at James Comey. Oh yeah, I saw it before. Yeah.
Martha Stewart, that was insider trading too, right?
Random.
Yeah. She went to jail.
Less so, not really. She got fucked by the very ambitious James Comey. Turns out to be
Just call up Nancy Pelosi. She gets away with it.
Yeah, no shit. Comey's a fraud.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Random beef, innit? Do you think Comey had a run-in with his dad or something? Why did Brian not like James Comey? Do you think James Comey had a run-in with Brian's dad or something? So bizarre. So bizarre. Let's continue. Bappa gets a rub and tug.
All right, almost finished. Is there anything else I can help you with? Another happy ending?
Let's try the sad ending this time.
What? The fuck is this? Jesus Christ, what the fuck are we watching, man? Oh, this is brilliant. This is fucking brilliant. This is fucking brilliant. Tank. Buffer. This is so good. Oh, that's brilliant. That's fucking brilliant. That's fucking brilliant. That's fucking brilliant. Big up the person that submitted that. That's fucking brilliant. Next one. What's that? Hydro City. Love the cozy weather. Fucking hell, mate. The amount of money this woman spends of Brendan's. God almighty, man. She lives the life of a fucking A-list celebrity, but then on Brendan's salary is fucking crazy, honestly. It's like the amount of work he has to put in to keep up with this woman's spending habits. But again, that's probably the bargain. That's probably the little deal they have. She gets to spend whatever she wants, and she kind of leaves him alone. You know, she doesn't seem like she's overly naggy. She doesn't demand a lot of his time. When he's there, you know? Like, I think that's he's probably okay with it. He's okay with that. She's not over demanding. She's not like a regular woman, a regular wife who would be kind of demanding more of you. She knows that you're away working. She just wants a card. Give me the card and I'm good. Get the card. She lets you cheat. Just don't bring the cheating at home. Just don't bring the cheating back home. If you do, you have to pay. Hence buying the trips for her. Hence giving her money to go to Las Vegas. Hence the mother-in-law getting a car. But it's a pretty decent deal. You know what I mean? For some dudes, it's a pretty decent deal. Just let her spend what she wants, and you get to do what you want. But your bank balance is gonna look fucking, you know, it's gonna be an issue. Blue collar truck arc is boring. It was so much fun when he was hooking Rogan up with a Rari over the phone, as there was only one location. What? When did this happen? Let me go back. Sorry. Really? What's this about?
With him, I was at I'm a big Ferrari Porsche guy, and I was at
I'm a big Ferrari Porsche guy. Who's ever said that, by the way? Why is that even a thing? Like, I'm a big Ferrari Porsche guy. How does that illustrate or demonstrate how much of a car guy you are? By saying you're a fan of two of the most well-known, established car manufacturers in the history of car manufacturing. Why is that like, what? I'm a big Porsche. Okay. Isn't everybody that likes cars? Doesn't everybody that likes cars also like Ferraris and Porsches? Would anybody out there that likes cars turn down a free Ferrari and a Porsche? Come on.
That Ferrari, and I get allocated cars, and they have the SF90 Spider, and they're super rare. And the guy's like, yeah, the allocation ends today. And so I'm there, I'm talking to Rogan, I was like, yeah, it's the highest car I'd ever have to pay for. And he's like, wait, what is it? I'm like, SF90 Spider. He's like, man, I'd love an all black one. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. Can the guy do it? I'm like, I'm here with the Ferrari guy. So I'm like, hold on, let me talk to him. I talked to him. He's like, we have one allocation left. And I was like, hey, they can do it. He's like, I'll take it. And just there. And he's like, you get one too? I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm the one who gave you the idea.
By the way, I bet those phone calls don't happen anymore, though. I bet those phone calls don't happen anymore. Tears in the chat for Brendan. That must be the most heartbreaking side of it. There once was a point where you could believe this phone call happened. Nowadays, I don't believe these phone calls happen. Nowadays, this is probably something that happens over DMs, not even like texts, probably DMs, if he sees them. But back in the day, he probably could pick up the phone and talk to Rogan like this. Now, not so much. Not so fucking much. Tears in the chat. Papa, what the fuck is that? Oh my God, bro. How did somebody... Look at that. What are you going to do, Chin? Condom lunch me? Oh my God. Somebody was able to find a fish. I guess that's a fish, right? That looks slightly like Brendan. And was able to superimpose Brendan's eyes into this fish's mouth with a Starbucks cup and made it look like Brendan. It actually looks like Brendan. What are you gonna do, Chin? Condom lunch meat is fucking insane. Oh my god, that is so well done. Whoever done that Photoshop, well done, man. Bravo, bravo. The vision that you require. This is creativity. To see this picture of this fish and to immediately think of Brendan is creativity. And to get this picture with the hat and everything, genius. Absolute genius, man. Wow. That's really fucking good. That is really fucking good. Yeah, exactly, young on vibes. Brendan has to fight someone. Exactly. Wow. What's that? Bill Assad Aziz, Chin getting bricked up watching these, looking at that picture, exactly. What's going on here?
A little faster and stronger. Do you know what that guy feels like when you grab him?
What?
A little faster and stronger. Do you know what that guy feels like when you grab him?
Okay, dude. Okay. Grifters supporting grifters. Brendan Schaub. Who's that? Chris Angle. What's happening here? Okay, cool. We're done. So let's do an after hours show. After hours. Let's do after hours. And I'm probably gonna bounce soon.
But one time I know.
So make sure if you like the stream, you enjoy what you see, like what you see. Please like the stream, support the stream, everything else in between. I appreciate everybody standing or hanging around here with me at the moment. It's been a fun one. How long have we been going so far? We've been going nearly 2 hours, isn't it? Nice. So thank you for tuning in. Appreciate all of you. Like the stream down below. Support the stream. Join the stream or join the channel. Link to the description is down. Link to the Discord is down below. I updated the link, by the way. So if you want to join the Discord and join a whole gaggle, a whole host of people on the Discord, you hang around, have fun, chill, relax, talk to each other, all of that good stuff, blah, 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 blah. Join the Discord. It's right there. You see it. Okay. Join the fucking Discord. And that's it, innit? That's it. Let's continue.
It's like 12. I saw a commercial for a hot ham and cheese at Hardee's, and I collected all my change, and I got on my bike and got a hot ham and cheese, and I really still love those hot ham and cheeses to this day. It was worth it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, look at that thing. I'd that thing.
Yeah.
You what?
Wow, look at that. I mean, eat it. I'd eat that thing.
Nice, good save.
Oh, this guy's reviewing.
Hey guys,
it?
I'm here. I gotta try this sandwich. Let's take a bite. First, the cheese. Let me tell you, it's pretty cheesy. Actually, it tastes pretty good. Look at that fucking cheese. A lot of it's in my mouth.
I don't think you're allowed to take the piss out of YouTubers when you work for Brendan Schaub. I don't think so. I don't think you're allowed to take the piss out of content creators or YouTubers when you work for Brendan Schaub. It's just not allowed. It's not allowed. It really isn't allowed.
Right now, some of it's still on the sandwich, as you can see.
To the after hours pop. At the distance, I switch your chins low. Hey, welcome to the after hours pop. Gang, baby, praise God.
Who made this tune? Is that a black guy? Who made this jingle?
Welcome to the after hours.
By the way, I do love how they don't let Chin do the jingles. Isn't he the singer? Why doesn't Chin get to do the jingles?
Hours pod. Hey, welcome to the after hours pod. Yeah.
That way I can recoup the $13 I just wasted on Jersey Mike's.
You paid for it?
I did the online order. I was just going to pick it up.
Welcome to the after hour. Casey, tell us about this. What happened to you?
I ordered a sub.
Wait, before you do, we have some housekeeping. We just had a stellar transition to our new YouTube channel. Let's give us a round of applause. I believe Low Information Jeopardy, the first new episode on the new channel, will be our biggest episode ever. So we couldn't ask for more. Thanks everybody for following. And also,
by the way, did this guy actually respond to Elephant Graveyard or not? Did this guy respond to my guy Elephant Graveyard? Yes or no? Or was that one big honey dick? He never responded, did he? No.
thank you to the 60 warriors who signed up for the Patreon.
Wow.
Patreon.com/afterhourpod.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you all.
We're not doing it this time. I need more time. I need to get it set up in here a little bit more, but I want to live stream our recordings, both the regular and the Patreon, for Patreon members only, so they can interact as we record.
Cool.
I think we'll like take it down or hide it after it's up live and then put up an edited one. But I think that'll be a fun little treat for the Patreon subscribers to see how the magic happens.
Cool.
And see how many odd pauses I have in the middle when I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say.
I feel like it'll be a much worse product on their end that they're getting, but hey, man, maybe it won't be.
I think the real benefit is being able to influence the show. We'll have the chat up during the show.
Speaking of chats,
ooh, chat.
I'll save it. I mean, that Combat Buddies was very fun.
Combat Buddy was off the hook. Also, thank you, people. We'll talk about it, but. Tell us about Jersey Mike's.
Oh, okay. So I just, ordered on the app and went to pick it up, and there was like 100 people in there. And, it's like on the time.
By the way, is Jersey Mike's really that good? People in the stream chat, let me know. Is Jersey Mike's really, because I hear American podcasters talking about Jersey Mike's so much. Is it actually as good as people hype it up to be? I'm assuming it's like a better version of Subway, right? Is it really that good or not? Let me know in the stream chat. Coyle says no. It's mid. Jersey Mike's is heaven, says Chris Rizze. Because I keep hearing people talk about it all the time. Jersey Mike's, Jersey Mike's, Jersey Mike's. It's better than Subway, but it's fine. For a chain, it's okay. It's a decent sub. Coyle, Subway with Italian dressing on it. Okay, cool, fair enough. Podcaster is paid. That's why they like it. Okay. Big up A. Martinez. Like above Subway, it's not like an actual. What are you saying? It's not like an actual Italian deli. Yeah, but it's just got a name. The name makes it sound legit, doesn't it? The name makes it sound more legit than what it deserves to be. Not worth the money. Define good. I say good probably better than Subway because Subway is shit, right? Subway is terrible. But I also know why people go to Subway. Like in London, Subway is really popular still. But it makes sense because all we have here in London anyway for like takeout food like that is like, fried food and burgers. So if you work somewhere but you don't want to eat fried chicken or you don't want to eat a burger, I understand why you go to Subway because at least you're getting a sandwich, And it's not like a Tesco sandwich. It's a bit more fresher because the guy or girl's making it in front of you. So I get why Subway is still popular, even though it's terrible. The main thing I think of why Subway is terrible, by the way, not to kind of extend this section any longer than it needs to be, I feel like Subway's main problem is that it's the bread. I feel like if the bread was more tasty, or if the bread was tastier, it wouldn't be as bad. I don't even have a problem with the produce. Give me fucking tuna that doesn't contain any tuna in it. I'm not expecting it to be organic meats or whatever. I don't expect the feeling to be that bad, to be that, organic or whatever. But I think the bread is so terrible, you can't even begin to start enjoying the insides. It's just too bad, the bread. And I noticed when I used to go to Subway, I'm sure some of you guys are the same, I would have to add shit to my sub to make it tasteable or edible. I had to add tons of sauces, be really picky and be really choosy with the salads and make sure I get this and not that and this, to make it tasty. But it's like, it doesn't really do much, really, It kind of helps, but doesn't really in the long term.
Then I'm supposed to be able to pick it up, and then 5 minutes go by, and then 10 minutes go by, then 15 minutes go by, then 20 minutes go by.
Big up Subway, exactly, Big up Assad. That was a big con. Remember when Subway used to tell us eating a footlong sandwich will help you lose weight? Exactly. Big up Space Guy. You have Pret in the UK. Yeah, no, Pret is also good, but Pret's too expensive though. Pret for the regular person is too expensive. That Subway, I bought one in the fucking airport on the way here, and that little airport price is obviously more expensive. It's like, I think it's like £7. But I think regularly the baguette in Subway is like £5, and it's really small. I don't think people who eat at Subway would be okay with paying £5 for a sandwich that small. No, they're not going to do it. And also they want the choice. They want the false choice of being able to choose what they want inside and fillings and shit. But yeah, Subway's really good. I like Subway. So I like Pret a Manger. Pret a Manger is really fucking good for sandwiches and shit. But I think the Subway customer isn't going to be the Subway customer. There's just the price is there's too much price difference. Or maybe the portion size as well is a bit different too.
And then finally I said, I got to get back to my guys. I can't leave my guys on the hook like that. I got to get back. So at some point it'll be ready. But you just take the loss. It's $13. It happens. You charge it to the game.
Did you think at all about telling everybody in there you were from the After Hour pod?
I didn't.
You were late for recording?
That didn't occur to me now.
You could have been like, we just moved to a new channel. Our first episode, Low Information Jeopardy with Shin and Brian Callen is the biggest episode we've ever had. It was a stellar transition. And thanks to all our Patreon subscribers at patreon.com/AfterHourPod.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. Not ideal, but we're accidentally fasting. It's fine.
Accidentally fast, accidentally furious.
Nice. Yeah.
Is there anything there?
That's an episode title. That's what there is.
Okay.
I love it. Accidentally fast, accidentally furious. All right, let's go home, guys. Pack it up.
All right.
We did it.
So I'm probably just gonna
Jesus
be
Christ.
from time to time because I'm starving.
Oh, I get it, brother. You always allowed me before I was viciously addicted, and now that you're off the wagon, I would like to get you viciously addicted.
Appreciate you.
Combat Buddy, UFC 310 was an absolute blast. Biggest one ever. I think that thing's stripped. I don't think it's gonna
Chin's
work,
just
but-
fixing the mics.
I just did a little too much. Anyways, I don't. Go ahead.
Anyways, I don't wanna-
Chin's definitely on the spectrum, innit? Like they're just podcasting and Chin just grabs out his fucking Swiss Army knife and starts fucking fixing the fucking mic stand with his Allen key. Maybe fix it before you start recording, brother. Is that good podcasting? Would you be okay if Brendan started fucking pulled out his toolbox and started fucking fixing the desk midstream, mid-podcast? Jesus Christ, Chin. He's the worst part of the show, isn't it, Chin, for sure.
Don't mind me. Keys jingling.
No, I'll be over here.
Chin was at the Combat Buddy, showed up past main card start.
I know, I
as
showed up a
usual.
little late.
We
I
also
missed Duo Choi, damn it.
We also didn't do our video, Chin.
I know, but we can't say it though, right?
I think we could say it, maybe put it out before Saturday.
When will I see you again though?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Damn it, we'll have to do it. Fuck!
It's such a good.
It's such a good idea, Chin. Chin texts me. He's like,
Can you do it now?
We need outside. We need a whole set. But Chin texted me. He's like, "Oh, I have this sketch idea," and boy, was I nervous to hear it. I was like, I hope it's good.
Yeah, big up Coiler. Does the black guy know what happened to the other one? This is a get out situation, exactly. Chin's got dreadless from trauma from What? Yeah, okay, but yeah, they don't even need Chin, exactly. Yeah, they don't. This is yo, let's give it a try. Let's hang in there. Come on, as a family, hang in there. Everybody listening to my voice right now, step away from the window. Please, put down the strap. Put down the knife. Let's do this together. Hang in there.
I don't know how to tell people I don't like their ideas. But I loved it. I was like, wow, Chin, that's fucking really good.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
So
funny.
Huge tease.
The funniest.
Really, I don't know. Kind of dancing around it, but just keep an eye out. But yeah, UFC 310 was great.
You
Chin
guys
showed
can't
up.
handle it. You
Casey
can't handle
joined
it.
in the chat.
I was psyched to get in the chat because you'd been saying, guys, join the chat. And I was just at home alone watching the fights. And I was like,
That's the best
I'm going
time.
to get in that chat. And I got all up in that chat. I got so much up in that chat. I was a moderator.
Yeah.
I don't even know
He elevated himself to
I don't
moderate.
even know what that entails or what
You can mute
rights that
people.
afford. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have muted anybody, but it was fun. I was drunk with power.
I think Casey's definitely going to be back. The fans were loving him. He was a great vibes guy.
And then I ultimately zoomed in, and I felt as though having come from the chat, I was the representative of the chat. They were demanding toes, etc. So yeah, that was.
Casey showed his toes.
I said my one stipulation was like, if you zoom me in, you will see toes.
Show me those toes.
And the man delivered. I just sent you a.
Is this like LA brain, isn't it? Because a part of me feels like if you're gonna do a show like this and you're gonna be like the people behind TFATK on this type of show, you might as well make this show really silly. You might as well just be really dumb, really silly, and just kind of make it. But they're trying to actually like podcast in the way that those guys podcast. I don't think it's gonna work because those guys do it shit anyway. So don't take yourself too seriously. Just be funny. Just be silly. Just do loads of little silly segments, play clips and shit. Like, just go really dumb. Go really fucking dumb. Make it really inside jokey. Like, just make it like that. That might work. But them sitting down trying to be like proper podcasters and stuff is like... It's almost like they all feel like they can be stars themselves. So like they're hoping this takes us and don't have to work for Brendan anymore. It's like, no. Keep your job. Just have this be the silly outlet. Please.
A link. This is just one of the highlights of the Combat Buddy. So the guy on the couch, that's Tamir. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I like to meet strange men off the internet and invite them into my home. I only met him as a moderator. That's how I met Kevin. Mm-hmm. I met Tamir was just in the chat of Combat Buddies. He was like a longtime APN fan. He was hilarious like every time. Modded him, not as quick as Casey got modded. And then we eventually started kicking it. My buddy got free tickets to UFC 298 in Anaheim. And I'm wearing the shirt. We invited Tamir and went down there as a foursome. Went to a baseball game with him one time, and he came up for the first stream.
Couldn't have been nicer.
Oh yeah, very sweet guy. My girlfriend was very impressed. He was very sweet, but he's also sweet. But he also loves to do dabs. Is anybody
probably going to fuck your girl
familiar with dabs?
No.
You get like a rig. And it's got like a nail on it, and you take a butane lighter.
Is that what he's holding in his hand right now?
Is he really? Are they really trying to explain what dabs are? You see what I mean about this show? They take themselves too seriously. They're being actual podcast. If they would be more silly, if they would be sillier, this show would really be better. It's still better than Golden Hour, but god damn it, man.
Yeah, and you light the nail, and then you just take a big chunk of THC wax and you burn it in there, and it's like the highest you can get off of weed with like that amount.
Oh yeah,
it'll really knock you on your ass.
Wait, y'all really don't know about dabs for real?
Yeah,
that was like a popping thing for like 5 years ago. I feel like.
I feel like that kind of.
I'm out of the smoking weed game, so I don't know.
I feel.
I have a lot of stand up written down that I've never performed or done anywhere.
Do it here, maybe for the Patreon.
Big up Abe Martinez. Anyone know how to tie a knot? Big up Abe Martinez. Oh, I'm losing so many people.
I'm losing so many people.
We'll get like a brick background.
Spotlight. We should all do it.
Let's go. Lose everyone. Lose everyone.
I'm down. I'll fuck this stool.
Oh come on.
That's a classic stand-up comedy bit. My bit is like, I love smoking weed, but I don't need all these gadgets and gizmos. Like once you get a blowtorch, I think I'm good. But I do love
my
them.
bit.
Right. And just play this.
My bit. See what I mean about these guys? Like, so basically, everyone that works in the entertainment industry in LA all secretly hopes they're the star. No one's happy just being like the supporting act. No one's happy being the help. No one's happy being number two. Everyone secretly wants the job of the person that they are helping, essentially. Such a weird place, isn't it? Like, bruh, my bit, as in, like, you want people to know you for your jokes. Okay, I guess. Dreams gonna come true.
Okay.
So he warned.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the volume up? Yeah. So he's warming it up right now.
Can you hear it?
Yeah. And then he warned that the fire alarm might go off. I was like, oh no, it'll be fine. I smoke in here all the time. I've hotbox blunts.
No, not yet.
What's the time frame right now?
No way is he playing a clip from the other stream to show on this stream. No way is he gonna replay his own jokes. I thought this show had potential, man. And they're sitting here replaying jokes from a previous stream that probably no one watched because it's on another channel, or no one cares about what he does on his own, vis-a-vis what they do on the Golden Hour. So, or with the Golden Hour banner. This is a big L, man. This is a big L. Come on, Nick. You're better than this, Nick. You're better than this.
114.
Go to 115.10.
That was good.
Yes, sir.
You can do L. That'll skip ahead. Nice.
The joke better be worth it, bro. The joke better be worth it.
No, I was driving.
Selling the Patreon. We gotta do some contests to give away the Patreons. You can give Patreons.
Buy them out before I can get mine, guys. I literally
chaos ensues. Your face. Just go.
I'm so sorry.
Now this is streaming. Yeah. And then at one point I knocked the camera out. It was black and it was beeping. It was. That was Ash, yeah. It was a good time. Oh, damn it. We just missed in the chat. You were like, Shin is a fat bitch.
Why you say things like that?
If you just escape from there and then, like, go to the live chat, just on YouTube, like if you just press escape, top chat replay, why isn't it showing up?
Maybe it gets rid of the chat?
No, it's on mine.
Where'd you hit that arrow that says top chat?
Oh, there we go.
Oh!
Casey, Chin is a fat bitch. Right? You're the blue.
Sorry,
there it is.
Just random. You just wanted to say it.
I did go on to say later. I'm never.
You know what I mean? That's all that was.
I'm meaner to Chin than anyone else in my life. I love him so much.
But when you said Chin is a fat bitch, they loved it. Everybody's like, Casey's a great vibes guy.
Yeah.
So great.
I want to be a good vibes guy. Chin is a fat bitch. I said vibes fine.
I know. See, it didn't work for you.
You got to be nice to
I
Chin.
8 miled you, though, because I made fun of me for mispronouncing it first. Fuck a beat. I'll go a cappella.
Yeah, I can't do this, man. 10 minutes in already. I did 10 minutes. I did 10 minutes. I can't. I'm sure it's better than Golden Hour. I'm still gonna say it's better than Golden Hour. I think they obviously like being around each other. They obviously like being around each other way more than Brendan, Eric, and Chris does. Although I feel like Eric and Chris don't mind being each other, they just don't like being around Brendan. They are, weirdly enough, they are all funnier on pods together more than Brendan, Brian, and Chris, or Brendan, Chris, and Eric Griffin. Sorry, but watching this voluntarily in your own free time, even for the people who grab clips, I salute you. I salute you. If you're somebody who watches this show to pull clips, you are a fucking soldier, because you have to watch this for real. You have to concentrate. You have to focus. You have to pay attention. So if you're watching this to grab clips to put on the TFATK Reddit, you deserve all my you deserve everything. You deserve all the props. You have all my respect. And if you're an actual fan, or you don't mind just having something in the background, you also deserve my respect, because I can't do it. 10 minutes in and I can't do it. 10 minutes in, I can't do it. I can't. I really can't, man. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. I just can't. So we're going to play one more video. I think it's a retroactive one. And I'm going to bounce. One more video, then I'm going to bounce. So make sure you support the stream, like the stream, support the stream, like the stream. We're going to play one more. I think it's a new retroactive video about Brendan. We're going to play that one. And then I'm going to bounce off to the whole burger. You right? You get me? So bear up everybody in the stream chat, supporting everybody in the stream chat, in here, engaging. If you like what you see what you like, make sure you support, make sure you like the stream down below, subscribe to the channel, join the Discord, all of that in between. Do what needs to be done, support the kid, and we can continue. So here we are, retroactive. It's got a new episode out about Brendan. The Bizarre World of Brendan Schaub is eternal. Let's play this, and then I'm gonna bounce. All right, cool. Last video, let's fucking go. Let's go. And sorry about the earlier fucking after hours thing. I had to do it. I had to. The after hours show, I had to do it. I have to do it for once. You know what I mean? I had to do it.
Ist besser mit Disney Plus. Ich mach das. Fröhliche Weihnachten euch allen.
Should I do this? Oh, do I have to watch it? Fuck this. I'm not fucking listening. This is a whole ad as well. Apologies for the German geolocation ad. But we move, we run, we move, let it play out. Imagine watching Marvel movies with fucking German dubbing. You are really dedicated to the cause. They're already bad as they are, and you're watching them with German dubbing. Oof. Could not be me.
CEO's afraid right now. You should be. By and large, you're all a bunch of selfish, greedy.
If I had a guess, some guy got over. Apparently that company is really bad on denying claims.
Now, why would someone want to kill him, Brian?
For somebody to kill you, there'd have to be profit in it. There'd have to be a reason you take specifically him out, right? What is it that he knows?
Who hired him would be the better question.
Two alleged rich kids who have never dealt with health insurance claim approvals. Shocking. They just couldn't imagine that had anything to do with the motive. It seems Luigi Mangione wanted to get caught at a McDonald's with the 3D printed gun in his backpack by a worker that doesn't have health insurance. The irony. A lot more evidence than Brian Callen's allegations. For example, maybe the guy should have waited a few decades to get caught and joined a podcast, and he would have gotten away with it. Just tell the judge you were falsely confused.
I have a very close friend, my best friend, who's falsely confused.
Or next time, just hide in a truck bed. Visual from Annie Letterman. Lots happened with Brendan in the past month. 3 days of driving and a missed pod with the golden shower. A really busy week for old Bandor.
And that is a beast of a drive. People that
imagine Chin lending Brendan his neck brace to do this bit.
A really busy week for old Bandor.
And that is a beast of a drive.
That's how you know Chin is useless and he's not worth feeling sad for. He's not worth crying for. Chin letting the guy that broke his neck use the neck brace as a bit in his video. Chin has no respect for himself. No respect for himself.
Man, people that work 9 to 5 and have to drive that amount.
Brendan's not here first. Let's just talk about that. I don't know if you noticed.
Oh, I didn't even.
I did it 3 days in a row. It'll eat you up. It'll beat you up.
Never missed a podcast in 10 years. Ever.
Covering the Conor
3
McGregor
days in a row,
trial,
you know.
regardless of the irony that Brian Callen had 4 women accuse him of the same crime, they didn't cover it on The Fighter and the Kid because Brian Callen's allegations. Meanwhile, he does a podcast called Off Limits with adult stars. Make it make sense.
Exactly,
Maybe this
exactly,
review will help.
exactly.
Callen is the man I aspire to be. I guess all we can hope is that's satire. Then we have the golden
Hold on, what's
aspire
that
to...
say? Callen is a man I aspire to be. Rugged but eloquent. Fiercely, what's that? Fearsomely sophisticated. His wealth of knowledge stretches vast and wide. Wine, war, life, death. A perfect blend of Spartan body and spirit with Amphian intellect. Chile and Afghanistan pronunciation respecter. Chile and Afghanistan. A bright beacon to lead the battle of conquering one's better self and navigating life and true grace. That's brilliant, man. That's fucking brilliant. Chile and Afghanistan pronunciation respecter. That's brilliant. Honestly, Spartan body and spirit with Amphian intellect is fucking brilliant too. Big up the person who wrote this.
To be. I guess all we can hope is that's satire. Then we have the golden hour guys, avoiding that topic, wonder why.
Yeah.
Discussing comedy specials, swaying from self-awareness to
Oh, they didn't talk about that. Oh, really? They didn't mention the fucking shooter. Interesting.
absolutely none at a moment's notice.
I know I'm funny.
Yeah.
I'm hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not the thing that they want to take and put on television. Or
The cope is strong. The cope is strong. Maybe people just don't like you, man. Maybe people just don't like you. Maybe people just don't like you, Eric Griffin. Maybe no one wants to see you on TV. Maybe people just don't like you. You come across like a shitty person, and they just don't want to put you on TV. Maybe that's a person. Maybe that's a possibility. Maybe, who knows?
or give specials to
right,
like
whatever
that.
it is, right.
It's got to be some weird narrative now.
All of that from a professional comedian who reported their Uber driver for saying they look like Mr. Potato Head. Yes, he really did that.
Exactly.
Eric, guy who makes fun of things for a living, is actually a Karen if the joke is directed at him. So egregiously, he tries to hurt someone's livelihood. I mean,
And I'm tweeting at Lyft. So I'm in your Lyft right now.
Oh, you ratted her out in the car?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Eric Griffin. Funny might be subjective, but her observation was not. How long exactly until you're replaced by Andrew Schultz, Eric? If his allegations ever catch steam, Dalia, Schultz, and Schaub will be the hottest allegation squad in town.
It might. Yeah.
I think there's been enough
Dalia-
horrible specials and people that probably should.
This is a lack of respect.
Imagine Schultz all of a sudden starts appearing in loads of Brendan's content, starts pretending to be Brendan's friend all again. Imagine that. Imagine Schultz all of a sudden starts returning Brendan's calls, starts becoming part of the content again. Imagine after he gets cancelled. Shameless.
For the art form of stand-up comedy.
Oh, wow.
They're not him. I'm saying
HBO.
But the thing about it, bigger people in the stream chat, but you know what's funny? I think some people in the Discord have said, or some people said in the chat, they've seen Eric Griffin perform stand-up comedy. He's actually really funny. People have said they've been surprised about how funny Eric Griffin actually is on stage. So this is, for me, clear an issue of like, yes, he might be funny, but people just don't like him. Why else wouldn't they be giving him jobs? Why else wouldn't they give him specials? Why else wouldn't they put him on TV? Part of being on TV, you'd imagine, is being liked. It's having people root for you. People kind of champion you. People kind of, speak well of you when you're not around. And I think his main issue isn't that he's not funny, because he clearly is. We've had plenty of reviews in the Discord, in the stream chat. I've seen plenty of reviews of him in the fucking Reddit, even on TFATK Reddit, saying, look, the guy's a bit of a knobhead. I don't like him, but respect, he's funny. So if he's not on stage, not getting these specials, not getting these fucking, deals, it's because they just don't like him. He doesn't see that though. He comes across like a very unlikable person, which he doesn't see, which is funny too, because, he's easy to hate.
They've put so many horrendous comics or people who are not ready.
HBO and Showtime.
And Showtime and Netflix and all these people, they put out whatever, Brendan. Okay?
Let's toss myself in there.
They've put out so much trash.
Both of them.
Finally, Brendan roasts himself a little and Eric takes the crown as room doofus. Somehow instead the producers are doing their own podcast and admitting they're a Patreon sub to Too Lazy to Try.
Watching like Brendan Schaub documentaries on YouTube.
I am an avid fan and Patreon subscriber of Too Lazy to Try.
Then they said they spoke to their lawyers before responding to Elephant Graveyard's video talking about the fact that they're fans of channels that cover drama their bosses cause.
You know, a lot of people are calling us the Bad Boys, the Thick Boys Studios, Elephant Graveyard
No
video.
one's calling anything, you piece of
My
shit.
lawyer sent it to me, unfortunately, right after we finished recording.
The real heroes of comedy throwing hints of litigation with that lawyer word there towards anything that offends them while wanting to profit off offending everybody else. Hypocrisy at its best.
People thought we were making fun of Red Bar, but I like Red Bar. Elephant Graveyard's the new king.
Is he?
As far as I'm concerned, great little one on David Lucas.
I'm sure working for Brendan would inspire you to become quite the fan of content about him, but the real mystery is how Chin is still a fan of Brendan enough to work there after he allegedly destroyed his neck. I mean, look at that title. An expensive Martin guitar for a few vertebrae.
Beautiful guitar.
Yeah, man.
Have you even touched it? Have you even
A few
played
times. By borrow, I mean I gave it to
He gave it to me. I was like, yo, I know you ain't.
a nice guitar?
It's gathering
better than mine.
dust in a.
However, Brian was like, you need to feel Brendan's power. I'm like, supposed to be me and Brian against Brendan. He just leaves. And I'm so stubborn. I'm so stubborn with a weird thing where on the floor.
Jesus
and I didn't
Christ,
want to tap.
man. Jesus Christ.
So I finally tapped. But it was already like way past like before I should have tapped. I'm not suing, not doing anything else. It was a fun thing and
I'm not
I
suing.
agreed to
Yeah,
it, so
cool, because you're a
it's all
fucking doofus. That's why.
I spoke too much.
Just
fucking
brutal.
dummy.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Europe wrote a blog on it, how dangerous it is for a pro to apply a guillotine to a co-worker. This comment here suggests it's a seatbelt neck crank, something a coach would probably...
What Brendan did was a seatbelt neck crank. It's specifically used to injure your opponent's neck. It's not meant to choke them. If you don't know what is happening, you're always going to tap too late. When it starts to hurt, it already is too late. Your neck is fucked. This is one of the biggest reasons I hate him. He used a move against a beginner who doesn't understand what's happening and injured him. I'm a brown belt and my coach showed this move to me years ago and he specifically said to me, don't use this move against against your friends. This will get them hurt. But Brendan is a fucking sociopath and doesn't give a fuck about others. Wow. Fucking hell. I didn't know that.
tell you, hey,
That's
never
crazy.
use this on your friends, potentially lethal, serious injury, etc. But as the article here says, Chin became a director on TFATK, which is now on a massive discount, basically bankrupt. Not advertised by Brendan or anybody anymore, so not much of a kickback for injury.
Ah, do you think that's what happened? Rather than pursuing legal action, an unusual resolution followed this incident. Chin 2 years was appointed the board of directors of TFATK, a drink company associated with Schaub. Yeah, that might have been the time when he got shares in Thick Boy. So it made Chin kind of like culpable. And it made, oh, bloody hell, Bobby Lee's looking old, isn't it? You can look, he's looking, starting to look his age now. Isn't it? Age people are weird like that, isn't it? Bobby Lee's starting to actually look his age now. This is an episode of like, this past weekend of Fear of Wandsworth episode. He's on there. He's starting to look more of his age. In his face, at least, anyway. Still got a good head full of head. Still got a very good, healthy head of hair, though. Big up fucking Bobby Lee. He's not going bald anytime soon. He's got fucking flowing hair. Love it.
He'd be legally owed a lot more for years of pain, and Jesus Christ, how relevant now. His health insurance was screwing him around, which implies
Yeah, big up Teju. Probably am, brother. I've been knocking the beers back like a fucking soldier this holiday, man. So big up everybody joining in. Support the fucking stream. Let me get more beer. Support the fucking stream. Let's fucking go.
Brendan wasn't helping, / whatever cover the workplace provides is about as good as United Healthcare. He brings up his neck a few more times over the years, even with a goddamn neck brace near the beginning, with no acknowledgement from Brendan of any alleged involvement, just laughing. You don't need that, dude.
Chin, you don't need this, dude.
I do need it. Doctors want me to do surgery so bad.
Yeah.
The way they were doing it too was like,
when can I sign up to work at Thick Boy Productions, eh? Sounds great. A simulation and a half when a guy called Chin gets his folded and defends it. Another observation is how Brendan is always seen dominating Callan or Chin, but never an employee like Mark Harley that was much bigger than him. Typical Sean. Best boss of all time. A side
Good
note
point.
on Chin, I mean,
Very good point.
he posts vlogs
Condom
fishing.
fish.
One of them was in, I don't know, sewer water. He catches a fish near a condom and then eats it. He posts these vlogs and, many people like to watch. Let's say that.
Yeah, we're here.
Only a
We're
month
here, we're
ago,
here,
the
we're
fighter
here.
and the kid went viral for being geography experts. I'll keep it short, as the full segment is torture to listen to.
You can reach Antarctica by foot, so that's the thing.
Walking.
Santa lives here.
Ant
Yes.
and ant.
Polar bears live here.
Yeah.
This was fucking legendary, guys. This was legendary. This was legendary. What a good time to be a Bappaverse, JRE verse, detractor, hater, fan, whatever. This is a good time to stream. This is one. See, these were some of the funnest streams. Oh god.
Right.
Where's the North Pole?
The North Pole is the Arctic.
You think I'm a low information ignorant person?
I do.
Oh wow.
You can't hit that note and hold it.
Brendan
Yeah,
Shaw's
exactly,
producer
exactly.
and, well, the production team, in general, true enigmas. Incredible. But it all ends with Chin, the producer, yelling about how he doesn't need to know that he can't walk to Antarctica because he knows about cameras. Now, here's Chin's recent vlog.
Well, hello. It's Chin Suyi. Yeah, you know me. Anyway, this audio software,
Boom.
cameras,
Engineering.
lenses.
Boom.
Do you know anything about these?
No.
Then shut the fuck up. Yeah, this is your thing.
It's okay, Brendan. Theo will be back from going to the store to get milk any day now. Positive news, all good everyone. He is actually trying to become a mechanic apprentice for his YouTube truck show now, and instead of just dropping it off at the mechanic every episode, so progress somewhat some way. Definitely a
It should have started off like this, by the way. I said it before. It should have started off like this. He should have made it more personable, more personal, more just authentic. Get away with all the fancy cameras. Stop pretending like you're on some fucking proper car show on TV somewhere and just record yourself trying to learn. Hey, I'm a dummy, but I've got money and I'm bored. I want to do something. I'm not doing stand-up anymore, so I want to fill my time doing. People don't understand why you're doing it. You don't need to lie. Like, it just is what it is. You don't have any friends. You're bored at home and you've got money to burn. You want to get into something that's going to make you, feel fulfilled and give you a meaning and whatever it may be. Make life worth living and have a life worth, a life that's have meaning or something, right? And get out of the house. We understand. Then go to the garages or go in your backyard and start fixing shit. That would have been perfect. But instead, he came into it like a fucking expert, and the show ended up being what the show is.
better chance of getting views as he learns the craft, if he continues as many were suggesting. A rare silver lining on Cloud Schaub. While Joe Rogan loves to criticize his friends for having way too many employees.
I have friends that have big podcasts and they have like this huge staff.
Exactly, yeah, there you go,
They have all these people running around. I'm like, what do all these people do? And it's like they want this feeling of they're the boss of.
Brendan's newest hire was the only one that knew you cannot walk to Antarctica and that Australia is not in Europe. And then she gave us this amazing clip where she did the impossible. Make Brendan Schaub quiet.
Most dudes are like, I don't want a girl's mouth down there.
I don't know if you guys do, but I don't.
It feels way better than it should.
Okay, there we go. I love your honesty.
Yeah.
Brendan, you're so quiet.
I'm embarrassed as Brian's talking.
Yeah, Brendan.
It's hard to embarrass me with Brian.
Implications.
Yeah, exactly.
Slow Fizzle Out continues, no titles, 3 podcasts on the shooter.
By the way, what do you think the titles is going on, by the way? What do you think the lack of titles is about? What's the lack of titles about? Is it no one trying anymore? Like, what's happening? Because is that saying that's his job? What's the lack of titles on the show? It's a little thing. Doesn't really matter. It's a little thing. But what is the thing for lack of titles?
Poor Chin scratching his head trying to figure out what to name it to maximize views,
Exactly.
which cannot be enough to be paying Callan $25k a month, let alone the rest. The
Exactly.
eternal question of the Brendan Schaub paradox rolls on. An unstoppable force no matter how far he falls. And thank you for watching.
I'm not saying go find a whore.
No.
Yeah. An expert in failing, but also staying up somehow. Really strange. Anyway, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Appreciate all of you for tuning in. If you've liked the stream, make sure you like it. If you want to support the stream, make sure you support the stream. If you want to subscribe. Get involved in the Discord. All that stuff is well appreciated. Thank you for everybody that's been here during the Berlin hours. It's been fucking fun. I've enjoyed it. The Berlin streams have been fucking fun. They've been a vibe. Thank you for hanging in there with me. Next possible vacay, I probably won't do this just so I can focus on the vacay because my brain wasn't split quickly. But it also kicked my ass. That's the lesson I'm going to learn. I'm going to probably update, do a review of it clearly on Taz. But this place did kick my ass a little bit because I wasn't used to the pace. I wasn't used to how tasty the beers were, right? So that might have kicked my ass a little bit. But we're going to be back with a full steam next month. I'll probably be back here again next month, and I'll probably be back here again a month after that, because why the fuck not? But thank you for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. Been awesome. Make sure you are here. What you call it, man? Yeah, big up everybody. Big up Joe. Appreciate you, brother. That's my goal, man. I'm always here to provide you guys with the best background noise for what you're doing in your everyday life. That's my main aim. My main aim is to be the best background listening podcast streaming experience in the world. That's all I want to do here. I don't require too much of your engagement. You don't need to be super locked in. You know what I mean? Just good enough to be in the background to make you giggle, to add some noise to the background, to let the day pass, but not enough to make you need to like sit there and concentrate. No. I don't deserve that much of your attention. As long as I can make you guys giggle here and there, you can make each other giggle here and there in the stream chat. That's all that needs to be done. We can shoot some fun, some good super chats come in, some good donos come in. We laugh at the fucking. That's all it needs to be. We laugh a little bit, and we carry on with our lives. That's all we do. That's all that needs to be done. So thank you for joining me, guys. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for having a laugh with me. Like the stream, all of that stuff. Everything else down below. I appreciate you, Eden. Appreciate you, Space Guy. Appreciate you, Daniel Clements. Bargo, my guy, Daniel. Hope you're a good brother. Abe Martinez, appreciate you, all of you. Andre, Brendan, I see you in the chat. Big up Brendan. There's a Brendan in the chat. Big up Brendan, bigging me up. Big up Joe. Appreciate you too. Damaz, Universal, Wrestling Universal Podcast. Appreciate you. Wingus McDingus always. I appreciate all of you out. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys again when I land back tomorrow. And I'll probably do another random show stream on Tuesday, because that's when the new podcast drops. So next random show will be on Tuesday. Tuesday night we'll do a new random show. We'll do the watch along to a new Fight and the Kid and shit. So thank you for tuning in for now, people. Appreciate you so much, and I'll see you guys again very soon. All right, cool. Peace out, people. Peace out.